We are killing ourselves.
Wait.
Yeah, I agree.
I told you.
Yeah, you're right.
Cristiano was
100%.
gidding, bro.
Wait.
You dumbass.
Yeah, of course, HH. What?
100%.
Can you repeat that again? Say it again, louder.
Say it again, man. Say it again.
Louder, HH.
Exactly. Mbappe's a bum.
For the streets to hear.
Yeah,
Exactly. Go. Naldo's the goat. Exactly.
And congratulations on the Chelsea signing as well. Chelsea signing is epic, man. Like, love that new Chelsea
Another
signing.
kid joins the island, man.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's
Replacement.
That's mine.
Please stop.
You
Also-
dumbass
He's
piece
not
of
coming
shit.
anyway.
You are
He's not
Yeah.
beautiful.
He's not coming. Really.
No, I agree with you, HH. I agree with you.
Fact.
DJ had a
AJ,
disaster
you're right.
pass as well, by the way.
AJ, I reckon
Chelsea
you're
is a
right,
small
you're
club.
right.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Dumbass.
Hey, guys, come on. We should just let him go on, bro.
You're lucky, you guys. Okay, I'll say, guys, don't blame Kane. Don't blame Kane. Kane cannot be blamed.
Let me talk
Kane-
first, please. Let me
HH, can you zoom in on my please?
AJ, we're
Let me
killing
talk
ourselves
first,
for Africa,
please.
man. Go on and
Look,
kill
Can I
yourselves
talk
for
first,
Africa.
please?
He came clutch, HH. He came clutch.
Bro,
Can I
guys,
speak on that, please?
guys, this is
Can I
clutch.
talk
No,
first,
because
please?
okay, so let me okay. Should we first start with witchcraft or should we start with the game?
Let me talk first because I know this stuff.
We also have to talk on now. We have to have a conversation about our goal, man. Like I couldn't
AJ, you missed the hangout, bro.
I
AJ,
couldn't
you
come
missed
onto the hangout to convey my feelings about my goal, man. Well,
Okay. Well, outside for the goal.
what I said on Twitter actually happened. What I sent you on Twitter actually.
Okay, please tell me you didn't do it a Serie while at work. Please tell me you didn't do it.
Nah. AJ, why'd you say it like that?
This is a disaster.
Hey, man.
No, man, I think this might be the first day I actively cheered for Cristiano Ronaldo.
Nah, AJ, you're a dickhead. Why did you say it like that?
Okay, no. Okay, guys. Look, guys,
Let me talk first, please, about this.
No. Okay, guys, let's first. Okay, we're gonna start first with witchcraft, and then we're gonna get into it because we have to start.
Yeah, it is. I'm the master.
So guys, let me. Okay, no, because this is going to go first. Let's first start first with. So guys, let me just give you a little background into what happened. Let me give you a little background into what happened.
I've shared the tweet if you want to see. Oh, you got it. Okay, yeah.
So, guys, this is. I don't know. Wait, laugh, guys. This is not funny. Guys, this is funny. Guys, my great brother did the thing. So before Ghana played England, this Richard said that he has something for Kane.
He's working on Kane, man.
He's working on Kane, and we all laughed. So, guys, my question is this, and this is a question to me and to the stress as well. Do you still don't believe in Juju? Or are you finally convinced of the power of Juju? That's what I want to ask. Are you finally convinced? Okay, so no, let's go to Ardis. No, Ardis and then Black. So Ardis, are you convinced with the power of Juju? Are you convinced?
Sorry, can you just share the tweet? It's got the same image, but I like the comparison. I've got it in the.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
When I told you earlier that Cristiano had to go up against them when he was Congo.
Wait, hold on. Okay, so Ardis, okay, what does it say?
Yeah,
so
I just think it's nice because you literally have the picture of him, and then you have Kane.
Oh, perfect.
It's perfect, and it's like he says, "I'm working on Harry Kane. I've shown what I'm capable of before, and I know what will work to do to stop him. I will do my work so that I can help others."
Amazing. Wait, what else?
Yay!
But that was a long time.
Bro,
absolute cinema, bro.
No. Look, I know for me, like, this is, guys, I'm sorry. That's, if a guy says, I'm putting a hex on a guy, and said guy misses from 4 yards out and sends the ball up, what? Kane was unlucky? That's a bad miss? No, it's good. It's witchcraft. It's white magic.
No.
It's juju.
Why did he have to sacrifice, I wonder?
The less said, the better. The less said, the better. The less said. Okay, let's look. We don't need to know. Look. The ends justify the means. That's what we need to know. The ends justify the means. Okay, no, but artists, do you believe in juju, or do you think it's just Disney plus crap?
Of course. I mean, I certainly as a United fan, Ollie, for at least that period, had some Norwegian juju that he was doing when at some point where some of the results were good. But I mean, we obviously saw what happened in the first game when he saw that Ghana were delivering a stinker against Panama, and you know, not this guy, but someone else. You blow the white stuff sometimes,
yes,
and there you go, you get your thing. In this instance, as soon as this guy said this, I was like, if Kane is a Christian, he should have automatically said return to sender. He should have automatically said return, get that cross out and say return to sender. Like that sort of, sprinkle some water on or something like that, and go on a prayer walk for at least 5 or 10 minutes. That would have counteracted whatever juju this guy said. But I suspect Kane is an atheist, and so it is what it is.
So you're saying this would not work on a Christian?
It depends what the Christian does. I'm a Nigerian headship, so if you've been to those Nigerian prayers,
oh yes.
Like there's certain things you have to do to kind of ward off these kind of evil sort of things. So, like, there's a lot of like sprinkle watering, like maybe some tongue sort of, return to sender, fire, commanding fire to come down. Smite,
yes.
Things like that, So I suspect that Kane wasn't in a church or a Nigerian church specifically to deal with those things. So if I was Kane, I'd be getting players, the religious players, I'd be getting like Gahey and others around him to go. Like,
no, it's true. No, but here's my real question: do you think that he's removed the hex, or do you think the hex has remained on him?
This is what I'm saying, HH. If I was Kane, I would go to Gahey, I would go to some of the black Christian brothers that are there, they've got Nigerians, and say, guys, just get me in the
bro. That's not gonna work.
Give me that Bible, man.
Hey, you gotta try. No, you gotta try something. No, look, see, England have a good chance to win the World Cup. Yeah. You can't be having your star striker with a hex upon you. So for me, I think just to be safe, try. Okay. Do you think? Okay, what if he asks him? Say, look, fine. This was for Ghana. Now that you've got somewhere against Ghana, please remove the hex on me, since we're now coached.
Bro, shut up, you're so tapped, bro. Something is wrong with you.
Okay, Keshi, see, I'm only laughing because you're laughing. Let me be fully serious right now, because my thing is that, because I assume that the hex was only for this game.
We don't.
Let's be sure. We don't know. Let's just say, is the hex for this game, or is it until you take it off me? Because what I don't want to see is semi-final against Argentina, Kane misses from 2 yards out, and it's because of this hex, and now we now have anti-Ghana sentiments rolling through England. I don't want that to happen.
We don't. I still remember back in the was it the one in South Africa when they played Algeria, and they got one of the Algeria witch doctors to send like a pigeon on the goalpost. And that literally that pigeon stayed on that goalpost the entire game. It was literally people were like, why is this pigeon on the post? It's not moved at all. It's just been there, and England didn't score. So this is what I'm saying. So like, if I'm Kane and this guy said that, bro, just get listen. They're in America. There are plenty of Nigerian big churches sort of there. Just go into one and get gay. Whoever else is there, go in.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that he has to get baptized, but sprinkle some water, do some chanting, tongues, fasting. Maybe he might have to fast a little bit for like 30, like a few hours, etc., to do something.
Okay. So you see, I just want to wish. What do you think Kane's response would be if a reporter said that? Oh, Harry, do you know, by the way, that there's a Ghanaian witch doctor who puts a hex on you?
Wait,
what do you think his response would be?
Yeah, please do the Kane, please.
No. I'm sure gonna do it. I'll just say, what do you think his response? Do you think he could laugh, or do you think he'd be like, "Oh, that's why I missed"?
I think what he would say to the press, I think he would shrug it off, because Kane is quite a shy person. He would just shrug it off in press. But I think in private, as soon as that would go, he would probably spring. He'd find out what's going on. And actually, what would be worse is that he might actually, no one can. He might actually go to the guy and go, "See, as you've got the power to stop me from scoring, do you have the power to make me score?"
This is true. This is true.
Can you deliver a World Cup to me?
No, actually, can I just ask you? So, who here on the panel does not believe in witchcraft and juju in football? Who does not believe in it? Anyone here? No, don't be shy. Just feel free. Who does not believe?
Well, I didn't believe until today.
Thank you. This is very good. Vigo. So tell me. So why don't you believe? So do you just think that it's just like magical stuff? You don't think it's real?
Well, listen, man. When people start saying these words like magic and juju, I'm like, okay, bro, stop acting like a child.
No. Okay, wait. No. Okay, wait. No. Wait, hold up. Hold up. This is not magic. That's Disney and Aladdin. This is witchcraft that dates back thousands upon thousands of years. So don't conflate witchcraft with what you see in Aladdin or Disney, bro.
Do you remember the Peruvian ones when they had the Neymar doll and they were stabbing the knee? What did Neymar do the following game? He blew at his knee.
No, do you want to know a story how I got to believe in witchcraft?
Okay, Vigo.
So basically, quickly, there's a couple of neighbors or some people that are close to us here in like the homes.
Wait, hold on. Sorry, quickly, hold on. Please tell me that Jeff, please tell me that this is a joke.
No way.
Just hopefully, Jeff, hopefully it's a joke.
I hear it still.
Wait, hold on. KJ, did you just say Fez?
Hold on.
You're a dumbass.
KJ, mute your mic. Vigo, continue talk. Vigo, continue.
So basically, there's like a couple of neighbors here close to us here that my mom usually goes to like hang out or whatever. And so there was one day where in these neighbors, because they have a lot of children, right? One of them started acting very strange, right? They started seeing ghosts. Listen, the father of one of my neighbors has died, right? And so this girl started saying, like, I'm seeing ghosts of my dad. Apparently, he's talking to me. And basically, like, she wasn't feeling well.
I think that's something else.
She was starting to act a little bit crazy, I can't lie. And I was like, okay, what's happening here? Has she gone crazy or whatever? And then it was later revealed that one of our neighbors was basically jealous of her because she had basically dated a guy that she wanted, right? And so she basically put some juju on her to make her start acting crazy.
Are you sure that's not just PTSD?
No. Because she later visited a priest and she got better. And that's all I'm saying.
Okay, look. That might be starting.
Can we move on, man? Can we move on?
No, because we're talking about the game.
Do you believe in George? Do you believe in George? Yes or no?
No, bro, I don't.
Yeah, see, you're not.
Is this still a football channel? Or...
No. Basically, no. So look,
is this the witchcraft?
He's not African. He's not West
No. Basically, last thing, guys. Pretty soon, because this is the last thing I'll say all stuff. If you're not from Africa, I get it.
What do you mean?
No. Okay, no. Specifically, okay. If you're not from, I say specifically West Africa.
West Africa, yeah.
Because everywhere else, East, North, South, Central, not really. Particularly West Africa.
It's not just West Africa.
Oh no, South Africa don't do like West Africa, bro. No, not like West Africa. They don't. You don't.
It's not just West Africa.
Wait. Actually, no. It's true. Parts in South America as well. Yes.
India.
Parts in South America as well. Yes.
In Asian countries as well, like India, Pakistan.
Oh yes. So basically, like, there are particular regions where this thing about Juju and witchcraft is. And guys, here's the thing. If you didn't grow up with it, I get it. You're like, it's stupid, magic, and everything. But for people like us who grew up with it and everything, honestly, guys, I'll say this. I've seen things that didn't make sense. I'll just leave it at that. I've just seen things that.
Here's the thing is, let me explain.
Okay.
There is some like witchcraft, like it does exist in like in terms of the Amazigh people of North Africa, like native people of North Africa, pre-Islamic times. It was there. My family just doesn't believe in it. It's that simple. Me, my parents, we just don't believe in it.
Oh no, that's fair.
That's fair.
Okay. Black Soul. Let's do this because we have to actually get into the actual game. So last thing about this, we have to talk about football. This is still a football channel.
Hey, Josh, I gotta speak on this, bro.
Yes, Chronicle. You'll go for it. So Black Soul, quickly go for it.
Man, I actually believe in this because I actually practice it.
Okay. Right.
What?
First.
Okay.
First.
What do you mean?
First. I hear it, first.
Okay.
And I ain't joking, bro. I'm Cuban. Guys, I'm Cuban.
Okay.
You're Cuban, first. I hear it.
I don't know what to say to that.
Let me just have a little sip of water. No, hold on. Let me have a little sip of water.
Yeah, you're Cuban, huh?
I don't really know what I can have, like.
Don't choke on the water. Don't choke on the water.
Okay.
Well, this guy
so Black. So do you want to just very briefly elaborate?
First of all,
relax.
Guys, I may live in South Africa, but I'm actually Cuban, and I have Haitian ancestry. So I have Haitian blood in me.
A Cuban
I believe
living in
stuff.
South Africa? How the hell you find yourself there?
Yeah, we gotta link for some cubanitas, bro. That's one of my
I came here
dreams.
as a child. Guys, I came here as a child because my father was a doctor. That's how I came here.
What kind of doctor?
Wait. What type of doctor?
General doctor. General doctor, bro.
Allegedly.
Okay, I was just making sure.
Just double checking.
Local GP.
Yeah, local GP. So I actually believe in this because I have many family who are babalaos, who are, who make offerings to Shango, who make offerings to Olodumare.
This is
dare I ask what the offerings are?
Okay. You know what? I'm actually getting a bit worried right now. So basically, Black Soul, I think it's time we probably just put a lid on this and let's talk. No. Wait, hold on, Betsy. I'm actually getting scared. I'm getting scared now. No, Black Soul, no. Time out. I'm getting scared now. So let's put a lid on it.
He needs a cleansing.
Yeah, let's move to football, bro. Let's
no. Let's move to football. I am moving. So guys, Chronicle is a mic on the Chronicle. No. Black Soul, mic. No, Black. Okay. How do I meet this freaking dude, bro? So Black Soul. No, we're not doing this right now. We're not doing this.
No, what's it called? Just put the magic in the bag.
Yeah.
This was CR7 was going up against here last week, though.
So hold up. So Chronicle. Look, before you go, let me just give my own 10 cents here. Look, here's the thing. It's a different game. So this, why I was about football. Can you play with space and without space? So the Croatia game, back and forth, exciting, boom. That's a particular kind of a game. Another kind of a game is the kind of game that Spain had against Cape Verde. And again, where Ghana saw what England did, Ghana was like, we're not going to open up like how you did against the game. And if you know Carlos Queiroz, and you know the history of Carlos Queiroz with the teams he's played, he's a super pragmatist.
It's not just that, bro. It's not just that. You're missing another key part. They can compete with England on an athletic level. They're not as good, but they can compete with England on an athletic level.
Oh, no, it's just true. But my thing here is, I just felt that there would be some Because let's be real. How many saves did the keeper have to make? Because this is what I always say to guys is that people talk about, oh, look how I think they said there was one stat that Konsa completed more passes than the whole of the Ghana team in that first half. I'm like, cool. What's that supposed to mean? because at the end of the day, in the top left-hand corner, it still says 0-0. So what does that stat mean?
That's not a good thing because you don't want your defenders making most of the passes. You want your midfielder on it.
Yeah, that's yeah.
That just means you keep trying to build up and nothing happens.
Yeah. So, but no, basically, because
this keeps going back to the defenders, so it's not going anywhere.
Yeah, like my thing though is that I just felt that yes, England had chances, but I don't think England created many quality chances. Bro, no. There was a lot of crossing into the box, a lot of crossing, and I think what England is missing, what I've said before, is when they had a Gascoigne, when they had a Joe Cole. Even when he had even the Rooney underperformed, there isn't that guy where because this is why this is a very important game. In a game like this, where let's say your knockout game, you're down 1-0, and that team now sits in a low block. Can you break them down? If you can't break down Ghana, there are better sides that can do this better than Ghana can do it.
I'm pretty sure as it currently stands, if in the round of 32 they would play Congo, I think. So I'm like, that's gonna be difficult.
Wait. So if England come top,
I think if England come top and then DR Congo come third. That's who England play.
Okay.
You know what's the funny thing? I mean, look.
Wait. No. Hold on. I'm critical. Go for it. I say critical.
Yeah. Well, typical England. Really, this is like a throwback to like Southgate stuff. Lacked imagination, lacked creativity, like. I could say we were unlucky to not win, but to be honest, Ghana actually were the better side over 90 minutes. I'm going to be so real. Despite them having less of the ball, I think they were fully in control of the game because they won every duel that they needed. Basically suffocated us. And then even on the counter-attack, created the better chances. So I knew this game was going to be harder than the Croatia game. I said from the start that I did think Ghana could actually finish second, and it's aging kind of well right now, but they still have to like at least draw to Croatia. So
okay, but let me ask you. So wait, did you watch? So did you watch the Ghana Panama game?
Not really. No,
because so here's the thing.
I had it on the side because we was in the Hangout, so I had.
Because obviously I had it on the side, but from what I saw, I was like, that's why I said, bro. I said to my friend Sharif, who's getting in, I said, bro, Sharif, I don't know how you guys are going to survive, and my guys are it's going to be tough, but maybe. Styles make fights because the way Ghana performed, I thought, England are going to destroy these guys. But I think Kyrgios was like, okay, we're going to be more open against Panama, who we should beat, but against England, we're going to be super defensive. And my thing though was that, okay, what do you think the issue was? If you could pinpoint one or two issues as to why did not impress you about England against a low block.
It was very predictable. Like I said, no imagination. It was very predictable that the centre backs would play the long balls instead of Kane. I think that was the most frustrating thing. If we're gonna do this long ball gimmick, then why is it always the centre backs that are spraying it out to Gordon? Half the time it went out, like it either went over him or he didn't control it. Just again, I don't know because Tuchel again didn't adapt. Like he tried to switch Madueke on the other side. Saka came on again. I think it was just a low, but I think Ghana were just excellent. I can't lie. I think even though England can get away with a draw,
Continue.
Even though we can get away with a draw because we did beat Croatia, it's now on to Panama that we have to win to secure the top spot.
Easy.
But it definitely is worrying signs. I already know that we're not one of the favorites. I'm not expecting us to go all the way. This is just a classic. Like, I don't know if it's not a big occasion, then they won't play as well like this. Because if they're playing low block, these guys always struggle. Like, it's always
and also critical
special moment
again. I don't want us to be as if we're like keeping for a guy and so forth. What's the point of a squad? Just plan B, plan C, plan Z. Should you have taken Palmer just for like? Because again,
I don't know. I don't think anything changes.
No. That's
I think
not the one. That's not the one. It's Gibbs White. It's not Palmer. It's Gibbs White. It's not Palmer.
Trent should be a bench.
Even with the players,
even Trent.
No, but even the players that we do have, right? Why is Rashford coming on at the 81st minute?
Yeah,
He could have
Rashford
came on a
should
lot
start.
earlier.
Yeah.
I don't understand. It worked perfectly the first game. So why are you taking so long?
Okay, Chronicle. Who in this squad did you say, okay, this is a player that can find something against a low block like this? Who's that player?
I said in the last hangout. I don't know. HH, I don't know the answer to that question.
It's
I don't know the answer to that question. I really don't.
There
We have
isn't
some
any-
very
there isn't
talented
anyone.
players, but
Not a low block guy.
guys, come on.
Drives and transitions.
Wait, hold on. Chronicle. Let Chronicle talk.
Chronicle.
Southgate got him.
Yeah,
I think Reform got him.
Yeah, Churchill got him.
May I speak on England?
Can I speak on my home country?
Wait,
hello? Wait, hello?
Oh yeah, Chronicle, you're back.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, it just went off for a second.
Yeah,
that was weird.
go for it.
Now I've just lost my train of thought. Damn it.
So,
I was going to question.
So who is the one player who you think can unlock a low block? And you said you don't know who that player is.
Yeah. It's always been the history of England, I guess, because even when we've had talented players, like they haven't really shown up in the big chances that we do get right at the end. The intensity increases like loads in the last 10 minutes. Why was the rest of the game such a slow, like, oh, let's just assume that we'll eventually get one with all this possession? But Ghana caught us sleeping, and they have this very good record against us. I don't think we've actually beaten them. Correct me if I'm wrong. In like
it's true, we've not.
In like 3 or 4 games that we played them, so they're just a bit of a bogey team, and they're just very well drilled at the back. So credit to them.
Arguably, Chronicle, we got lucky because they should have probably got a penalty.
Yeah.
I was
gonna say that's a penalty for me.
That's a penalty. When Pickford came out and
No, Pickford should be sent off for that.
Well, when
Pickford should have been sent off
it
for
was
that.
Konsa.
The penalty was when
yeah. When Eze lost the ball.
The problem is the sacrifices weren't enough for a win. It was only enough for a draw.
Oh.
Wait, can I speak on England?
Okay, so let me go to J2S, even though I'm not sure whether J2S truly is actually. J2S, go for it, J2S.
I mean, I do have a British passport, so I'm just chucking that out there. But on the game today, this has been the problem of England. Like when they play teams that give them space. So Croatia, they're gonna give you space because they actually want to play football. Ghana didn't want to play football today. They want to keep it resolute in the block. We've seen what their manager does every time, even when he was head coach of Iran back in, I think it was 2018. Same as that tactics, sit really low, block, and then go on the counter. And then, because Ghana, they've got pace, they've got athleticism, they've got Semenyo, I know it's IU in 2026, but he still has pace. He can do something at least.
Yeah.
But, HH, I'm looking at this squad. Where is the creativity? Where is it? Because, HH, do you remember when guys said, oh, who is the most creative player at this World Cup? And people said, you know, when Kane drops into the midfield and he makes all those passes. People are saying he's a better creative than Messi.
James West, thank you. You see, James West, they'll never say this on BBC or ITV because again, this is why I so find it funny. Kane, it looks great when people give you space and you can go through. Okay, where's that amazing playmaking in this game now? Because when against a team that sets up very differently, where is the no? Because they will not allow you to now do that. Your playmaking sitting in deep. Because Kane, you don't have that kind of ability where on the ball you can conjure up space yourself. Your playmaking only works if that team gives you space. If they don't give you space, you're completely nullified.
Can I say one last thing? Oh no, I'll let J2S go. But can I say something?
Chronicle.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
The fact that we were spamming crosses in, right? Surely that you would think about going with 2 strikers in the box. I would at least consider maybe Watkins even coming on.
Yeah.
Because if you're going to spam crosses like that and Ghana is winning every single one, like it's a definition of insanity. You need to change something up. Either you stick with it, but you go all in with more risk, like that way, or you change the style of it. End of story. And like what you said, Trent, if you're going to play these long passes, and why the hell is Trent not there? Because Trent is a master at those sort of long balls. So
I don't know.
I'm sorry, it's kind of contradicting.
No, Corinne, I'm sorry. Not taking Trent is so stupid. Because fine, you wouldn't take Trent. Okay, playing differently. If you're going to spam crosses in, literally the best crosser that England have is Trent.
No, there's a problem with that statement. You know that England actually couldn't get a hold of it, right? Like they couldn't get a hold of him. Tuchel wanted to take Trent, but Trent was on holiday, and apparently the FA
What?
couldn't get a hold of him. So he had to take Chalobah.
What?
He had to take
Jates was
Chalobah.
What?
Genuinely.
Wait, what's the source to that?
hold
Jates
on.
was.
Yeah, let's just go there.
I don't care about the sources, bro. The sources, trust me, bro. Jates was.
Sky
Continue.
Sports Nigeria.
Yeah, but see, HH, when he was doing this whole like falling in midfield and then making the quarterback passes, it works against Croatia because they can run in behind. Madueke, Bellingham, Gordon, they can do the running in behind Rashford, even when he came off the bench as well. But when you're doing against Ghana, they got 2 lines of 4. How is Gordon and Madueke going to run in behind? How's Bellingham going to run in behind? What space are they running into? So then you got Kane going into midfield. So then you put all these crosses in. Who the fuck is in the box? No one. It's just Bellingham, and that's it. And then Bellingham's going to get marked out the game, and we saw what he did today. Because there's no one there.
I'm just looking at the streets. Is Tuchel going out with Trent's ex-girlfriend? Or is that just a rumor?
That's got to be.
It's just a rumor. It's just a rumor.
That's the same source as
Tabloid, man.
Okay.
sources,
Eddie, we're not getting
The
trust
Sun
because
is
of
the
source.
It's English, man. What do you expect?
Yeah, continue.
Yeah, I highlight that, but yeah, because the whole point is you take these other players because they have too many of the same player in their squad. Morgan Rogers, Bellingham, that is the same profile of player. Run to the box. They're not creative players.
Yeah.
Because then even like you don't have to start Trent in the big games, but for these games against the smaller teams where they're going to be in blocking, you have most of the ball. You can need that creative spark. Who was crossing today? Madueke. Gordon.
Get those bombs off the
I'm seeing Jed Spencer left back. Like, what's going on here?
Oh yes, respect
This
your
is-
Nigerian brother. Respect.
No.
crazy.
Madueke was a bomb today.
I don't even
Oh, yeah,
Tuchel's there.
yeah.
Respect my
Why
star by Gordon.
is he starting Gordon, who's his main thing is pressing and running in behind? How is he going to run in behind when Ghana are playing eight at the back?
Rashford in the 81st minute. Sub. What a joke.
Have
Seems
Barcelona
so long.
actually been scammed? 80 million for a guy who's going to play
Ardiaz,
against
don't
Muslims.
No, come on.
Bro.
Come on, don't speak too early.
80 million.
I'd say club football and international football, they're two different things. We'll see what Hansi Flick does because I'm seeing Hansi Flick give Rafinha a career. I mean, see what Rafinha's done in this World Cup.
This is true.
I'm just saying that Rafinha, Gordon, when it comes to the World Cup, it's looking a bit spooky with club level. They're good players, but that's just out there. But like Morgan Rogers and Bellingham, like what's that going to change in the game? We've seen what Morgan Rogers is literally Bellingham light. It's the same player. That's all it is. Okay, like if you're gonna be making crosses in the box continuously, you need to have a presence. You can't have Harry Kane playing a fucking CDM. Also, are we going to talk about the midfield pivot of Anderson and Rice?
130 M's, J2S. 130 M's.
Rice was spamming in the most insane corners for Arsenal. Where are they for England?
Not too much.
Where are they, bro?
HH,
what is
this Anderson guy is going for upwards of 120 million pounds.
Not too much. He's good, love.
And they're talking about
wait. KJ, he's a good player. Is he worth 120?
I mean, you're worth what teams are willing to.
No, we're not doing that.
No, he ain't worth that. From what I'm seeing, even he's had a good time at. It's Nottingham Forest. Of all due just disrespect, and I'm saying that. It's Nottingham Forest.
Why are we acting like?
No. Having a good season for Nottingham Forest and then putting that into the England national team, that's completely different.
Wait, because just like. Is it too early to say that maybe we are overrating how good this England team is, or look, it's only game 2. Let's just relax and chill, or is it a worrying sign about how they struggled and how they just looked against a team who you should really be beating?
The only thing I'll say is it's a worrying side because it's the same teams that are doing the same thing to England. These teams, like we saw in the friendlies, I think it was Japan against. I think that was back in February. I want to say this year.
Yeah, they outplayed us. Yeah,
they outplayed them and. Japan do that thing where they can actually go on the break, but they also do the defensive. And England just looked lost of ideas. Put all the players you want your Cole Palmers, your Fodens, all that. They did nothing that day. It's these particular teams. Like again, if you put England against a France, a Portugal, a Spain, they can actually do something because those teams will give you space to go in behind. With these teams like Ghana, Congo, they're not going to give you that space that you need. And Harry Kane dropping in midfield, that works in big games when the players can run in behind. But what's it going to do when you're trying to break a defensive block? You need to strike it in the box. Because how are you going to put crosses into the box when there's no striker? That makes no sense. So you tell me Bellingham is the only one that's running into the box.
No.
This is what I mean. Tuchel has to.
Are we gonna do this every single year where no manager has the balls to tell Kane to stay in the fucking box?
Yeah,
I genuinely,
exactly.
I'm trying to understand.
Over and over.
But this is where it comes
What are you all about this?
Exactly.
I said this and I was attacked. I said you guys said that he's the second coming of R9. You said he's the English R9, and then let him claim it. And
this is the problem with English punditry, the fans, and all the big media. Whenever they say Kane, they always say, "Oh, look how he goes into the midfield. He makes these big passes." Why are we not talking about him actually being a box presence? Or go back to what you were. Don't keep dropping him. There are certain games you can do it. Other games, just stay in the fucking box because people will create for you.
No, basically, here's the thing. Like Jason was perfectly put. Some games where there is space and it's open, fine. Then you have room to roam. Games of this where it's tight. Get your stiff, lanky ass in the freaking box and don't leave the box until the referee blows the full-time freaking whistle.
Do you know what lanky means?
HH. This is another like truthful conversation we're gonna have. If your main man is Harry Kane to win a trophy, a big trophy, I'm sorry, he's not the guy.
No.
He's not. People are gonna put he won Bundesliga with Bayern, like put that shit in the bag, man. No one cares about those plates. We're talking about big trophies. What does he consistently on the big game basis? We saw it in the Champions League this season. But he scored in the second leg. Yeah, thanks to the 94th minute equalizer. Where was this before?
No, because listen, guys, this is the reality here. And this reality. And I said this before and I'll reiterate. For England to win, it's Bellingham. And the question is Bellingham good enough to be that guy? Because Kane is not the guy. As you said, you can't rely on Kane to win anything. No, it can't. In big games, this guy will flop. We know that. So the question is Bellingham. I don't know yet whether Bellingham on the international stage in that game can come through. I don't know yet. But it's either Bellingham or Boss. That's a fact.
HH, because when you look in previous World Cup winning squads, there's a difference maker or there's multiple different makers on the team. When I'm looking at this England side, there isn't a difference maker.
No.
There isn't your Messi.
Guys,
there isn't your Ozil. There isn't. No.
Jude is that.
KJ. Bellingham is.
Jude isn't Ozil.
Jude is.
Wait, hold on. Just
Jude is a good player, but he isn't that difference maker of like the truly elite to get you over the line. This is a World Cup we're talking about. This is not club football. Jude is a good player. But I know he had that moment against, was it Slovakia back in the Euros 2024?
Yeah.
But then we saw what he did in the following knockout rounds. There wasn't much there. It was Cole Palmer in that final that came clutch for them. It wasn't him.
No, because I think that's the key thing. Basically, if England run up to and they face either a Portugal, a Spain, an Argentina, a Brazil, and these games are tight, Kane, we're not looking at Kane.
There's a crazy sneak.
We're not looking at Kane. Who is going to be the guy that steps up? And it's either going to be Bellingham or I don't know who else in this team.
Why did you put Brazil?
Brazil was a nasty sneak.
Wait, HH, but then I don't like it.
Wait, hold on. No. Let me come to Ardis and I'll come to AK. Ardis, talk to me.
Yeah, so actually was going to head off actually as well. So
can I go after AK?
Yeah, I mean, I agree mostly with the points that J2S have sort of said. I mean, England does have this kind of second game syndrome thing when they sort of drop these stinkers. First and foremost, credit to Ghana anyway. Carlos Queiroz, I mean, is essentially he's always been a combination of basically peak Mourinho terrorist Thuram sort of ball, as it were, like with Iran
I defend
stuff
it.
like that. Defend it, and that's his thing.
100%,
So it's fine.
defend it, yeah.
I mean, I think it's like from what I gather, like he, I think Ghana averaged 20% possession entire game with 0 shots on target in 90 minutes, from what I gather. Only maybe is it 4%? Someone said 4% less possession in Arsenal in the UCL final. But at the end of the day, they got what they need. They got what they need to get. I think with 4 points now, I think that's Ghana effectively through. Irrespective of what they do against Croatia, I mean, 4 points is probably enough for them to go through as at least third place.
Yeah.
Through.
I want to make a sort of the point just because I think, because I'm not going to dwell on it, but like Senegal were trash yesterday. They were absolutely trash and were complete and total. HH already said that as far as I'm concerned, Morocco are AFCON champions. Morocco AFCON champions. I don't
Now
acknowledge
people
Wow.
starting to
no,
get
no,
lost.
That is
no.
not.
Now
Oh, yes.
people
No,
starting to get
You've
lost.
dropped the brakes, Chris.
That is
Now we
not.
see people
No,
start to
I have.
actually
No,
get
no,
lost.
no, no, no.
No, Alex, let's not do this.
If that football that I saw against this Norway is that's supposed to be the best.
Audience,
in African
Kalidou Koulibaly
representation?
cannot be an AFCON champion in 2020.
Yeah, no, Koulibaly should be in
Bro,
class
he's
A
picking up his pensions check. Relax.
No, class A minimum. That bum uncle. Anyway, so I put the word to say that Ghana actually essentially going through and potentially getting second, depending on what they do against Croatia, because they've not conceded the goal. England scored.
You guys were saying that they'll finish bottom, by the way. A lot of you guys.
No, I didn't think they finished below
Say
Panama. I always knew Panama was going to finish bottom. No one said that Ghana were going to finish bottom below Panama. No, stop that.
Nah, some people were saying it, bro. I remember.
People were slandering them seriously.
Well, I did say it as well.
Name names. Who said
Name names.
RDS, there's one wearing shades right in front of you.
Can you bring up Casey's comment? HH.
You thought Panama were going to finish above Ghana? What is?
Can I explain?
Wait, RDS.
No.
When we did the predictions for the groups, HH was adamant. Ghana are not disguised. They've lost this many games. The manager, he was saying
I was worried, bro, because my thing though was that first of all, I was like, and if you look at that Ghana Panama game, bro, Panama had chances. Panama had chances in that game. Like that Panama game could have gone either way. So I was just worried. I was like, bro, but they came through against Panama in the very last minute. And bro, I didn't know they had this in them to hold England to a 0-0 and almost even beat England. So, surprised. But basically, you know what? Carlos did his thing. He did his thing.
He does his thing. I said they've not conceded the goal, which is important. And I suspect against Croatia, they're probably not. So I wouldn't be surprised if they end up getting like second place and doing their thing. So shout out to Ghana first and foremost, actually doing Africa proud in comparison to certain other bums like South Africa. And Senegal. Now, just quickly on England.
How many wins did Nigeria have?
Oh yeah, let's not talk Nigeria. Yeah, Nigeria. There's nothing to say about that.
You're throwing stones in a glass house, RDS. I can't lie.
Unity Cup winners respect them. The Unity Cup winners.
Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot.
Exactly.
Certain man go Unity Cup. Don't even watch the football.
As far as England's concerned, listen. Yeah, they've always had an issue with breaking the low blocks. In England's defense, it's not like it's been the first big team that we've seen that struggled with. Obviously, people going at Portugal for not being able to break down DR Congo. Spain, their first game, weren't able to break down Cape Verde, etc. So there have been some other big teams that have struggled against teams that obviously are defensively organized and compact. That's nothing new, and it's better to sort of have that problem in the group stage, because obviously when you get into knockout stage, you don't have to deal with that. I do agree that England do lack a creativity, although I do think, for me, tactically, I think that Tuchel got it wrong today. I don't think he should have started. I don't think he should have dropped Nico, even though I didn't think Nico was that great. But the fact that he obviously goes forward would have added to the attack. The fact that he persists on starting Madueke and Gordon, for all the talent that England's produced, the fact that Madueke and Gordon are the wingers that are going to be able to provide and create for Kane is actually insane. It just doesn't make any sense. Rashford for me should start. Saka, okay, I know he's not nursing an injury, so that makes sense. And maybe you can make a suggestion on Madueke, even Eze over there. I don't know. So, but under no circumstance should Gordon and Madueke be the thing going forward. Kane obviously should be in the box, but I didn't quite understand why, even if Tuchel really wanted to chase the game, why they couldn't go for two strikers. Like I think one of the knockout games that Southgate went, I can't remember if it was against Slovakia, one of the other ones. He went with two strikers. Kane was on the
Netherlands as well.
Netherlands, yeah. He brought on Ollie Watkins and then they got the goal. Ollie Watkins got the goal. So it's not like Watkins and even Tony can't come on and do something. So the idea that they can't is a mess. So I do think tactically Tuchel did get it a bit wrong here. I don't think going forward England are going to be, or any of the big teams are going to be playing that many teams that are going to be as compact and most importantly physical. Because I think that's the key thing. It's not just the fact that Ghana were compact. It's also because they were physical and able to cause England problems on the counter attack. There's certain teams that are like some of the maybe more Central Asian and Eastern teams that are also defensive, but because they're not actually particularly physical or fast, they weren't able to basically, shut out down the games compared to the likes of Cape Verde, Congo, and obviously Ghana today. So the silver lining is I don't think England are going to have many of these types of games, but they do obviously have to come up with.
So you think that you have faith in England against a team that gives them space in a back and forth Wild West shootouts? You think England can hold their own against the best of them?
Well, no, I mean, the biggest issue for me, well, one of the issues with that is the midfield. I still think that the England midfield, the balance then doesn't be quite right. And I don't know, again, whether Tuchel, I suspect against Panama, Tuchel is going to probably, would assume, be tinkering with the team to kind of see what works. So maybe try and give that kind of midfield a bit of balance, because the Anderson, Declan Rice thing, I'm not sure whether it's sort of working or not. But yeah, I think that aside from, I would argue, Argentina and France, I think the other kind of big teams, and that includes Germany, they still have their own issues. Germany, for example, for a while, did struggle, for example, against quite an organized Ivorian Coast team for Undev come on, because what's his name prefers Kai Havertz over everything. Spain, I still think that the lack of, if Yamal does his thing, that lack of striker presence is an issue. And Portugal, not every team is going to be Uzbekistan. So we'll get to that later. So, to say that England are going to be completely outplayed by those guys, I think is wrong. But obviously, it's clear to see that England obviously have the weaknesses. I did think defensively they were at least better today, somewhat. John Stones should not come back into this team. The pace that Concert and Gay have to deal with will be obviously beneficial going forward. But overall, like at the end of the day, they're going to probably qualify top of the group. I don't know how it works out that they might. I think if DR Congo finish third, they'll come across. So that will obviously be a difficult game. But I would
So basically, I think the pathway. So if England come top, I think basically if England comes top, Brazil comes top, Portugal top, Argentina top. I think it's England, Brazil quarterfinal, and England will beat the winner of Portugal, Argentina in the semis if all teams come top.
Yeah, Brazil. I don't know whether Brazil are coming top, but we'll see about that. So, but yeah, I at the very least, like I think that they still have enough attacking potential to be able to score goals. And for my just looking at this tournament, so far. Yes, having a good defense and breaking goals is important, but I think overall, from the games that we've seen, I know this sounds almost counterintuitive, but the teams that actually have clinical goal scorers are the ones or the teams that have gone through. As good as having good defenses, if you're not able to score goals, it doesn't matter. So, and at England, I still not bet England to win, England to do well, just based on the fact that they've just got so much attacking talent that against some of these midfield teams, some of these guys eventually are going to deliver something. So, but that's my 2 cents.
AK and then KJ. AK.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna begin with a number. 130 M's. 130 M's is what Man City might pay Nottingham Forest for Elliot Anderson. I mean, over
the game's gone.
I mean,
80 million for Anthony Gordon, though. Remember, 80 million.
Is that pound sterling?
Pound sterling. Pound sterling.
Okay.
In terms of the game, here the thing. There's nothing that we didn't know. That's why, it's not surprising to me that the type of team Croatia are, they're very technical, but they're old. They play a high line with slow center backs, and their attackers, they don't have necessarily fast attackers. Their attackers are more of the technical type rather than the more PNP type. That's the perfect type of team to play the way England plays, with high intensity, high press. It's a perfect type of team to play. And it's not a surprise that England had a great performance against them, because they played a team that more often than not suited the way they play. This game, it's a low block. On the counter, you have more physical guys in the attack, in the midfield, even in defensively. And we saw them. It's multiple things, right? They were Ghana did not come. Ghana are not a more athletic team than England, but they're able to close the level athletically compared to a Croatia. because they just have more athletic players.
Yeah. Like it's a different game. It's a totally different game physically, completely.
Well, this is where I think we talked about the team selection, bro. Like Elliot Anderson, genuinely, he was horrendous today. Like he was getting bodied off the ball, wasn't passing forward. He really didn't do too much apart from get the ball and pass it back to Wesley Konsa or pass it sideways to Declan Rice. Like this is where someone like an Adam Wharton
Wharton's better than him. Yeah, I was gonna say Wharton's better than him.
Who has the ability to make those line-breaking passes into a number 9 or into a number 10, who can then turn and attack the space in behind. Like that's where someone like a Wharton comes in as a helper. That's where someone like a Trent comes in, who can put a ball into a box, inch perfect for someone to head it in. Like, and even someone like a Cole Palmer, who I know hasn't had the best season, but he's that type of player who can find a creative pass. And that's what's missing with this squad.
And AK,
they do have one on the bench. Mainu's on the bench, and I don't want to play him.
Yeah, even Kobe Mainu, but Kobe Mainu's like he's a ball carrier in tight spaces. But is Kobe Mainu that guy that will make that line splitting pass time?
I mean, in previous tournaments, Mainu has actually performed. Like, I've been very impressed with him. I'm more than
Rice Mainu pivots actually works in tournaments, but this Anderson Rice has not worked.
Mainu has been good for England.
Ultimately, this team is made up of guys that are the same. I think Jay has explained it. Jude Bellingham and Morgan Rogers are the same player. There's guys who will carry first into space rather than pass the ball into space. And they do their best work on the transition when they can blow past players, not when you're breaking a block.
And honestly, isn't Madueke just a poor man's version of Saka?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's insulting to Saka, to be honest. He's nowhere near technically level. He's not.
Like, that's what we were talking about with the team selection. It's one-dimensional when a squad is supposed to have guys who can change the game with regards to different game states. England don't have a center back that can pass the ball from deep. Levi Colwill is probably the best center back at that, but he didn't get selected. They're lacking passers. This team is lacking passers.
And even as well, like, no, you're talking about like different things. So Trent, if you're going to play a crossing game low block, Trent is the best crosser that England have. Fine, Palmer has had a horrendous season. We're looking for someone just to create a pass or something. Maybe Palmer could give an option. And also, set pieces. Maguire is one of the best people from set pieces that England have as a defender.
Are we gonna have an honest conversation about your guy, Rejay? Because
he hasn't been like, he's been very like he's been very average, to be honest. And then like on the wings, bro, this is a guy that pisses me off, right? Anthony Gordon, bro, they were trying to 80, bro. Bailey, where are you, man? Bailey, where are you, man?
No. I think we said it before. If Flick turns Gordon into world class player, Flick is better than Pep and Ferguson.
AK, we've seen what Wait, AK, what's the difference between Rafinha and Gordon?
Rafinha has like...
Whoa.
Rafinha was better.
Wait. Rafinha did stuff at Leeds United.
Wait, no. HS, let's not be all like... Two seasons at Barcelona and Xavi...
Wait, hold on. Just wait.
Let's not change the conversation because look at those 2 seasons under Xavi. What were you all saying about them? HH, how many videos are you doing Rafinha? This guy can't be Brazilian because in the Barcelona shirt... If you're Brazilian, you have to be like Dino. You have to be like Rivaldo. No.
You have to
be like Arnai.
Hold on, Jesus. You actually answered my thing for me. I'm comparing Rafinha to Brazilians. Now, Jesus, compare Rafinha to Commissioner Gordon.
No. Rafinha has...
The commission...
how I explain it.
Bro, the commission's difference, bro.
Watch Anthony Gordon get 20 goals for Barcelona next year because of Flick.
Yeah, Rafinha has
he will.
Wait, hold on. AK.
Rafinha has like, a 30% technical level is what I would say about him. Anthony Gordon's barely going above 10. Like, what? This guy is horrendous.
What's going on?
This guy is horrendous.
You don't know.
I don't understand how. I don't understand how.
What's Leao's current eye test?
I don't.
Wait, hold on. AK.
I don't understand how Rashford doesn't start. Like he came in, and the first couple of crosses he put in, they were more threatening than anything Gordon did the entire game. So overall, here's the thing with England, right? Here's the thing with England. This is not something we knew. This is the type of team they are. Like when there's space in behind, when teams are not at their athletic level, they will blitz them. They will blitz them because they're just too athletic, too quick, too strong for certain teams. Like for Portugal, I think England will do very well against Portugal because that's the exact type of team.
So out of the top teams, who do you say England matches up well with the best and the worst?
Portugal, they match up with the best. Yeah. Portugal.
What about Argentina?
Argentina,
we lose to Argentina.
Argentina play with 4 midfielders who are all like. What do you say about the club? For Argentina, they're very.
Their chemistry is much better than ours.
They're very physical as well. This Portuguese midfield is basically full of twinks and femboys.
Yeah, exactly.
And also France. I'm not sure France is a good match.
No. I get destroyed by France.
Well, France have a higher technical level.
Wait, can you imagine Elise and Mbappe running at Jed Spence and Reece James' current form?
AJ, the one thing I would say about this team, right, as well, that I think RDS is right that they may not face a lot of low blocks, but it's not necessarily just low blocks. There will be game states, even against top teams, where Deschamps' France is not going to go toe-to-toe with you. Deschamps' France will get that goal, and they will sit back.
Yeah.
And how are you going to break down Deschamps' France with Saliba and Upamecano there when, brother, you have Jet Spence from fullback trying to cross the ball? Like, that's another thing as well.
Don't worry. Kane's going to drop it to midfield and start passing it to Rashford and Gordon on the wings.
This is the issue, right? This is the issue, right? You want to break down a low block. You need some attacking fullbacks, bro. Why are you bringing Jet Spence? You could have brought Lewis Hall. Lewis Hall is an attacking fullback, great crosser, gets in the goal-scoring areas as well. Like, brother, this is where, like, this team selection doesn't... I don't understand.
And let's be real, in 2026, Reece James is a midfielder, not a fullback anymore.
I don't understand.
He hasn't got the legs for it.
Wait, what's it called? Chronicle, do you understand? We saw the Livramento injury, and then you thought, okay, go get Lewis Hall. He brings Chalobah.
Yeah.
That makes no sense.
That's actually brainless.
Okay, wait, hold on. Let's interrupt. Yeah, come to you, So shout out to them. HH, Bellingham is the key. Cardio. Oh, he is?
No, he was poor today.
No. So that's what I say. So I think Vieira made the point. So I was watching Rest is Football on Netflix, and they were asking Vieira like about. So we see. So Lineker says, okay, so who is the key? And Vieira says that if England want to win, it's Bellingham. But Vieira made a very key point. He said that Bellingham is using too much energy, and he just needs to sort of compose himself. Bro, no, because my things are Jude, bro. As it's like 30 minutes gone, and this guy, I'm like, come on, bro. It's like you basically the number 10 should not be evoking cardio. You're the number 10. You have to.
Can you bring up Zero's comment?
Oh no, he did. Oh no. Brother, this man the match stuff is literally just like it's really popularity facts, man.
It doesn't make sense.
I'll say one other thing as well. Look at what we're talking about. The number 9 will drop deep and throw balls into the number 10 to score. The number 9 is supposed to score. The number 10 is supposed to play. Why is it in reverse?
Yeah. But the problem is, guys, is that Bellingham is not a number 10 to begin with. He's a number 8. He's a box-to-box.
Oh.
Why are you playing him as a number 10?
Then why did you bring the number 10?
Did you see Bellingham's comments when he won man of the match?
Oh, wait, what
he literally says, I didn't deserve the man of the match award. In my view, you should have gone to a Ghana player.
Wow. He's a very honest guy. He's an honest guy.
That is facts.
That's real.
That's facts right there.
And also it's facts. That's real. That's real.
That's true.
No, but because which is why I was saying, like, whenever we have debates on guys says, oh, this guy had like 20 man of the match awards. Man of the match awards mean nothing. They mean nothing. Never bring us into a football debate.
One last thing. I don't agree with HH a lot, right? But one thing I will always agree with HH. You cannot win a World Cup with Harry Kane as your main guy.
Impossible.
I'm sorry, bro. This is not Bundesliga. This is not a cheap ass league title. This is the World Cup.
Impossible. Oh no, and I think that's the issue because again, J2S and Best will tell and Reddit will tell you, view from the island known as Britain, they really do believe that Kane can lead England to the World Cup.
This literally goes back to last week. So Mbappe scored, Haaland scored, Messi scored. Kane scores those 2 goals. Yeah, they were okay goals, but they're putting him in the same bracket. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
No, but this is why, and you cannot convince anyone on this island otherwise that, guys, Kane is not in the same galaxy as what a Yamal, Messi, or Mbappe is. Those guys are on a different level in terms of their importance to their team. Because basically, those guys are, because Mbappe has shown it, Messi, those guys are capable of saying what's up. Ken is not in the category of Yamal, Mbappe, and Messi. Are you crazy? What are we talking about?
Wait, HH, they literally did the thing on ITV where they're going like through players. I said, oh, so who do you think is the best creator at the World Cup? So Roy Keane and Vieira were both like, Roy Keane and Vieira, wait, HH. Roy Keane and Vieira both went, oh, Messi. And then one of the English people went, you know what, I think Kane. I'm like, why? HH, do you know what they say? They say the exact. I don't know, like his thing in England. Is it that people are just programmed to say it? So he drops deep and he makes these long ball passes. I'm like, that's not creative.
That's creative.
People just eat it up because it just sounds revolutionary, but it's really not changing the game whatsoever.
You have to understand why they rate it. It shows that he works hard. Think about it. It shows that he works hard. If you drop deep, they can work.
No, but
he's on the stream more.
The whole point is, but when he drops that deep, by the time the player makes the final third, he's still not even in the box. Still, he's still behind.
No, Bessie. Bessie. There's one time I think there was one time in the Croatia game where Kane was in his own box, and then I think he got fouled. I was like, how is your striker literally inside his own box receiving the ball? I'm like, this gimmick has gone too far. I'm sorry, this gimmick has gone way too far right now. I mean, stop it. Stop. I mean, what are we doing?
HH, do you think, HH, I don't know what it is. Do you think the managers are actively saying to Kane, keep doing it, or is it Kane himself? Because I don't know what it is.
No. They drank the Kool-Aid. The managers drank the Kool-Aid.
They don't have the.
Like, people, what's it called? People slam Gareth Southgate for saying, "Oh, that he didn't stamp the Kane whenever he drops deep." I'm seeing same for Tuchel. It's the exact same thing.
Yeah, it was a copy.
No. The problem is, guys, you have to understand. You have to understand. Kane is the star guy of England. Do you think that Tuchel or Southgate will come in there and say, "No, Kane, I don't want you to do that drop deep nonsense. I want you to stay in the box"? They can't do that because they will get immediately criticized. You cannot do that. When you
fine then England are not sniffing a World Cup or you're
so the media doesn't want England
to wait, hold on. Chronicle, you've hit on something very key. Something very key. The media the winning is not really on top of the media's list.
Yeah.
What the media wants is to maintain the agenda. And the agenda is, this is our star guy. Win or lose, this is our star guy. So it's not about if the right thing is, no, Kane, stay in the box, do your thing. Let us now raise the profile of other players. No. Let Kane do whatever he wants. Let him be the star. Even if that's to the detriment of the team, it doesn't matter. Just to fit the freaking agenda.
What's it called? Kane is lucky that Foden has dropped the ball like massively, because when you look at that last Euros, Kane did absolute jack shit, but it was Foden that took all the baggage because he was, as people say, the great white hope. Basically, that's what he was. Like HH, can you imagine HH the stuff that happened between Kane and Bellingham? Bellingham has done more for England than Kane in big moments.
Yeah,
and yet they bash one over the other with the other.
No. Look, say what you want. Bellingham first touch like an anvil, blah blah. In that Euro final, Bellingham was the best player for England in that Euro final.
He stood up.
And Kane, in multiple, like in all of the biggest games, the Croatia semi-final, the Euro final at Wembley, the Euro final against Spain, Kane was a ghost. A total ghost.
The quarterfinal against France, HH.
Quarterfinal. And nobody talks about him sending that penalty to Tokyo. No one wants to talk about that.
2 Euro finals. It was terrible.
Hedges, can you pull up Casey's comment? Because Jude Bellingham scored an overhead kick in that same game.
Yeah.
And I'm not even a Bellingham fan.
No, but this is the thing. He said it's Slovenia, for God's sake. That doesn't matter.
No. What doesn't matter? He scored an overhead kick to save England from embarrassment.
I'm pretty sure it's Slovakia.
I'm saying I'm saying
Well,
the
Slovakia,
opponent does
Slovakia.
not. I'm saying the opponent does not.
It doesn't.
matter.
It doesn't matter.
That's what doesn't matter. The opponent doesn't matter, Casey. They were
Yeah,
losing
like
a
what's
couple
called?
game.
I don't rate Bellingham, but what he did the overhead kick, he got rated because he did something.
Yeah,
He
they were
pulled it
losing.
out of
Bro, they
nowhere.
would've
I don't
lost
rate
to
Bellingham
Bellingham.
like that, but he
Someone has
did
to step up.
something.
Someone has to
Okay,
step up.
wait, hold on. Shouts to okay. Knockout stage. Here we come. The Black Stars. Look, congrats, man. Congrats. You did it.
Shout out to you.
Ghana.
You deserve
Wait,
it.
Shout out to Ghana, man.
is Ronaldo black?
I think so. Shout out to Coke Zero. HH, ask that witch doctor to regrow your hair. All right.
That's a step too far. That's a step too
Yeah,
far.
well, that's good.
Sacrifices for that would be immense.
Shout out to LKL. Cracker Kane locking himself up for Africa.
Key.
Nah, I love it.
Okay, that's good. Shout out. Ferguson's biggest is I wish I called this Juju doctor in 2011 ECL final. Yeah, no, Ferguson did it here, man. Ferguson did it here. Juju, mate, this is England. Keep that in Africa. Wait, what do you play? Keep that in Africa, bro. Juju is worldwide. It's global. It knows no bounds, bro. Jay Jokin, my friends are from Kaduna. Witchcraft is real, bro. Yes, I know Kaduna, which is up north. Of course, it's real. Yes, 100%, man. I defend it. Football Gene, AK, PTSD, mental health, and depression doesn't exist in Africa. It's all a folk tale the whites created.
Is he wrong? Is he wrong?
Is he wrong? Is he wrong?
Is he wrong?
Someone said it in it, not me in it, but I agree with that person as well.
Guys, a folktale is crazy.
Someone said it in it, not me in it, but I agree with that person as well in it. But I didn't. I was not the one that.
Also, he said, I did a well in my job interview, waiting to complete my psych test and background check. Hey, well done, man. Congrats, man. Congressman.
Let's go.
Let's go. Congressman.
R. Kelly's so wild, by the way.
Okay, look, like
You need
as
to
I said
find
again,
someone else.
no. Ignore the guy doing it. That's just a celebration. Just ignore the guy who's doing it. It's just a guy. It's a celebration.
HH, how many songs are on your playlist of R. Kelly?
Shouts to none.
Like,
Are you sure about that?
I don't trust it. Black, so can you do a Juju trick or no? No. Don't.
Wait, HH, if Brazil win the World Cup, do we bring this back to Black Seal?
Listen.
That could be the biggest dub of all time. I can't lie.
What do you mean by dub?
Angelo,
If Brazil win the World Cup, Black Seal can't be allowed back on this Hangout ever again. Because then I would actually just now I'm actually scared. Guys, if Brazil win the World Cup, guys. No, guys, I'm sorry. If Brazil win the World Cup, all of you doubters have to just accept it. You've got to accept it. Come on.
Let's be honest. It'd be really peak for AK because he keeps dissing Ancelotti, but it also peak for Casey because Ancelotti is the GOAT at that point. Like, no one can dispute. Ancelotti will be the greatest manager of all time.
Wait, is it Ancelotti or just Juju?
No, Casey is an Ancelotti. Casey likes Ancelotti.
And shout out to Casey. Speak on that key Jude Falston Linton. Man, Casey, this agenda you have against Jude is amazing.
He's a Barca fan. He's a Barca fan.
No, but he is obsessed with. No. He was ass. He was ass. But all I'm saying is that isn't Kane the superstar for this team? It's not. I keep getting told that Kane is a superstar, not Jude. So and we all know what's.
No, you can't hide away from criticism.
To be fair, HH, they did a whole documentary series, and then they're comparing Bellingham to Zidane. I was just like, what is this?
Okay. Let's. Laporta deserves prison. Buying scouts Dan James. Guys, the commission is crazy, bro. The commission is crazy.
Give him a chance.
Why can't Jude create #10 with fewer BCCs than?
Oh no, that can't be true.
That's nasty.
No, that's bad. That's bad.
Oh wait, HH, are we gonna talk about? Was that should be in red card for Pickford? Well, I don't get why that was given as a foul.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how that was done.
I think that's the coming together.
You know, because HH, even the English country, I'm like, they just said it's a great tackle. I'm like, what are you watching?
Yeah, they just pretended it didn't happen.
No, they pretended. Shout out to Place. 3 100 mil midfielders, yet Kane had to drop in and create. This is why I'll never rate those pie merchants. Also, anyone has results of Rice over or under 1.5 forward passes.
Great slander.
That's nasty.
Big up.
That's nasty. Coke Zero. Rice wasted all his free kicks lock on Real Madrid.
No, you know those are the only 2 he scored in his professional career.
I know. And those were 2 iconic
No, it's about his corners, though. What happened to his corners? They've dried up.
Yeah.
What happened?
Well, hold on. England, Andre Gomez goes for 130 mil after coming 16. Oh, wow.
Nasty. Andre Gomez.
Jude has fewer boxes than 500-year-old Modric. God.
For Casey, bro, Casey is.
No. He's
Oh, wait.
obsessed.
Have you seen Modric being balled out against Panama again?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Croatia low-key catching life right now.
Brother, he's 41, man. Why is he?
No, guys, I was saying it's elderly abuse. It's actually elderly abuse. I'm actually going to report the Croatia.
AK, don't worry. His midfield. What's it called? AK, don't worry. His midfield partner is the Kovacic.
Shout out to Goodressy. Hey, have no hope. What do you think of both Congo and Ghana's world-class defenses? Nigeria would never. We probably would be eliminated by now. Let's forget. Let's forget us, right? Hey, Super Eagles. I don't care when anyone says we would not be as bad as Tunisia. That's what I'll say. Oh no,
that is true.
No. Congo are the best defensive team that Africa has. Just attacking wise, they're a bit sketchy, but defensively, Congo are one of the best defensive teams.
Is mind games.
And Senegal are the worst defensive.
You need to be honest.
Yes,
a bit sketchy is nasty.
Shout out to Doom. Also, England has 0 wing attack. Imagine big games.
No, Rashford starts.
No, basically. No, guys. Mamadoueke. I mean, bro.
Roadrunner.
Bro, this guy played 83 minutes, bro. Make it make sense.
I mean,
how?
Wait, hold on. Shots, please.
Out of bounds, man.
Okay, Tuchel really left England's best passes in Palmer and Watson and even Colwill for Bonne and Rodgers. That's captain.
Oh, yeah, Dan
bro thought that they would
one.
marathon their way to intro.
Wait, how can you miss Dan Burn? He's the one doing the interview with Tuchel.
Yeah, because shout out to Jess. Wait, hold on. Mbappe World Cup goal to game ratio is ridiculous. 16 and 16, really?
Wait, hey, Jess, you've not seen Haaland's? It's 4-2.
That's mad, bro. No, for me, I've always said, bro, if Haaland wins this Golden Boot on his first World Cup with Norway, that's steep.
He's only 6 behind a certain goal.
Hey, you know Haaland's international goal scoring record is 59 goals in 52 games, and Mbappe's is 60 goals in 100 games. Like it's like Haaland's goal.
No, guys. This is why I say, guys. Friday's gonna pop off. Friday, Norway against France.
HH, how much do you bet Norway and France both rest those players?
Yeah, I reckon they rest some of them. Yeah. Wait, did you see Haaland?
No. They're both already qualified.
Well, here's the thing, though. What path do you have if you come second in the group?
Did you see Haaland's interview? Did you see Haaland's interview?
Yeah, he literally says, "Oh, I don't really care about. They're going to win anyway."
No, straight up, they asked him, right? What do you think of the game? He said, "We qualified, and that's an amazing thing. So I could care less." And then he said, "They're probably going to beat us, to be honest." And then he said, "They're probably going to win the whole thing." You didn't see it? He literally said in the interview.
So basically, he's doing reverse psychology. No. But my thing is that, are you just going to rest guys, or are you going to be like, let's try and top the group?
No. You want to top the group.
Yeah. Because my thing is just like, that is going to pretty much decide the group. Whoever wins that game. So might as well try and top the group. You know.
Yeah, like whoever France started yesterday, wasn't the strongest team. I think.
Yeah, sure. Shout out to Cook Zero. England always struggles in Boston and free Enzo. Oh.
Yeah, come get him, bro.
Boston Tea Party. Come get him. Crypt. HH, American Gooner here. Willow Ryder is a very...
Hey, hold on.
Oh, my.
That's crazy.
You outed yourself.
Did you get baited?
That's crazy.
Okay. Promising football coming up in the USA season. Look up highlights and let me know. Okay.
I thought that was
Willow Ryder
for a minute. I was like, what?
Shout to Jet. Neves, such an all-round great player, does everything.
You called him a twink. He's not a twink. No.
Wait, hey, Chich, are we gonna have some?
Low-key, man. He is, man.
He's not a twink though. He's 5'6", but he's got.
Wait, okay. KJ, England. So KJ.
Look after KJ.
Yeah.
It's just when it comes to Thomas Tuchel, right? I think one thing we can always criticize him in the past is I think he has a problem with talent. I think that's why he fell out with Dortmund. I think that's why he fell out with Bayern. Sorry, not Bayern. Bayern was it, PSG and Chelsea. His resume is a bit nuts, actually. AJ, you made a statement in the past that you think that international football is about talent more than anything else. Like that is where talent is supposed to shine through more than anything else, right? You take your best players when you can. Obviously, it's about balance, but for the most part, you should take your best players, right? I think Tuchel. I understand his mentality of you should try and create harmony and balance in the team, right? But I think he's gone too far in that extreme with the players he's taken. Look, as bad as they are, sorry, as bad a season as Foden and Palmer had, I think Foden definitely should not have gone to the World Cup. But Palmer, I think had a stronger case based on what he's done for England in the past. HH, Gibbs White is the biggest one in my opinion, based on the season they've had. Not taking Gibbs White, I think, is insanity. Right, that's the first thing. The second thing is the fullbacks. Right, if you want to play, this is the thing with Reece James. Right, I think people are talking about Reece hasn't been that great. HH, I think he's been instructed not to attack as much. I think personally. Because I don't.
He can't do it anymore. He's lost his legs to go forward.
I don't think it's about physicality.
No, but even beyond the like, his crossing was not very good as well. So
his crossing, that's fair enough. His crossing and his passing has not been exceptional. But I think that's partly because he hasn't been. He's been instructed not to do it. Right. England's problem today was, like we said, simply no one who could break the lock. Right. Gordon and Madueke are players who you bring on when you're playing against tired defenses and you need to stretch the game, right? That makes sense. They're more there for their athletic prowess more than anything else, right? And I understand Saka's injured. You can say he's injured, that's fine. Maybe not start him the whole game, right? But one of Saka or Rashford should have started today, in my opinion, right? Particularly because of their prowess in front of goal. Because if you know you're not going to get a lot of space, one thing you should have is players who can pop up in the right place at the right time, but also have shooting capacity, which Rashford and Saka have, particularly Rashford. Right. When he brought on Saka, the decision to take Madueke from one wing to the other was so bizarre to me. I'm like, what's the difference? Like, okay, he's been crap on one wing. We're gonna take him to the other wing, and it changed nothing. He did nothing on the other wing. He went from the right to the left, and he did absolutely nothing. Right. When it comes to Tuchel and that guy, I don't see what it is, and this is the problem with Tuchel. His talent ID is insanity.
It's not been very good. Not been very.
It's never been good. Look. That's the first thing, right? The second thing is, someone pointed out the thing about Bellingham being gassed. Again, Bellingham sort of suffers from the same thing that Kane suffers from, where they try and do too much on a football pitch. And again, it's the manager's decision to put players in the best spots at the best time, right?
Yeah.
Look, when it comes to forward talent, right? I think overall, I think. Outside of Spain, outside of France, I think England probably has the second best attacking talent in the world. I think if you look at all the players across the leagues, right? When it comes to Tuchel, when it comes to Deschamps, right? We have this criticism of Deschamps. Deschamps has his favourites that he likes, and it confuses you. Maybe a Rabiot or someone like that. That's probably like the one there, right? But when it comes to talent in general, Deschamps picks the best talent. I think in general, Deschamps picks the best talent. He might have 2 or 3 selections that you're a bit questionable, right? But you're like, okay, maybe. He bought them for vibes. Like, let's say Lucas Hernandez, because he barely plays for PSG. He's always injured. And you're like, why is he here? But you can understand that. With Tuchel, it seems like he's made 5 or 6 of those. So Madueke is quite bizarre, right? But you can understand it from a profile perspective. Right? Dan Burn makes no sense. Chalobah, you had the chance to fix it with Trent, and you got Chalobah, right? And then the last one is Lewis Hall again, right? Wharton, right? Gibbs White. Like, this squad building, right? It's terrible. And look, I understand Tuchel has his choices. And the guy has won. The guy has we can say he's won. Look, he's won the Champions League with Chelsea, and we have to give him a lot of respect for that. That's doing a lot of carrying, though, because in the past, there's a reason why he's fallen out with clubs everywhere he's gone. Now, whatever you want to say about Southgate, he got England to the semi-final. Right? I would argue that the World Cup is definitely now more competitive than it was under Southgate in the past. I'd say teams are more talented. I'd say Portugal's the best possible golden generation. Argentina is an argument. Spain is the best they've been since 2010, right? So even if Southgate was here, Southgate would have to deal with more competition than he has in the past. What's the criticism we had in the past? Mickey Mouse brothers. England used to come up against bum-ass teams when they were going to the final. So if Tuchel does not at least get to a World Cup quarterfinal, like look, there has to be a respectable exit here for England. And when I say respectable, I mean team and I mean performance. England can't come up against a big team, right, and completely falter. On the other hand, you're not wrong.
No, because I mean, like, England should, if England top the group again, top the group, they should at least make the semis, because every team they face is a team that they should beat up onto the semis, where that might most likely be either an Argentina or maybe even a Portugal.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Wait, the thing
KJ,
go ahead.
Would you say England going out to, say, a Morocco is respectable?
No, that's not acceptable. I'll be honest.
Yeah, that's not acceptable.
What about a Brazil in 2026?
No.
Again, that's not acceptable. I don't think so. This is the thing. People, and AJ, we have to accept this, man. A lot of people didn't want Tuchel because he's German. And I'll be honest, right? I don't know if Eddie Howe would do much better because let's be honest, that's the best English manager out there, right? And apparently he didn't want the job, right? But even if he did, they wanted to, right? This is gonna
worse than Tuchel.
yeah, exactly.
When was
That's
the
what I
last
mean,
time
though.
an English manager won the league in England?
That's never happened. An English
Yeah, it was in
1993.
92 with Leeds.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Oh yeah,
Get all
Howard
that
thing
English
for
manager
Leeds.
shit
Yeah,
out.
Howard Wilkinson.
Yeah,
Wilkinson.
that was the first division.
No,
Wasn't it?
that was
Premier League.
Division 1. Basically, an English manager have not won the Premier League.
An English manager.
Since the Premier League haven't won the Premier League, no.
We've had Sir Alex, which is fair, but we've even had okay, yeah, Italians, Germans, and okay, take away Sir Alex, but Italians, Germans, and Spanish. That's who tends to win,
Spanish, yeah.
right? Let's be honest,
French.
right?
And Portuguese.
Yeah, Portuguese, French, whatever it is. AJ, from my perspective today, you're not wrong. They are hardly going to come up against teams like that in the World Cup. That I think people have to acknowledge that, right?
No, but can I just say something crazy? And this me and my brother will have it. And people may disagree. People may call this crazy. Southgate was not the problem.
Oh, come on.
Oh no.
Wait,
you know what? No. I love that response.
Tuchel is an upgrade on Southgate. Let's not.
I love that response. You know what?
Yeah.
Let's see how this rolls through. Because Chronicle, Tuchel better at least make the damn final. If he doesn't, Tuchel better win that Euro. Because if Tuchel doesn't at least make the final of the Euros or win the Euros, or if doesn't at least make the semis here, how is it better than Southgate?
You know how disingenuous that statement is? Because KJ literally just said the run that we had under Southgate was insanely easy, and you just said the competition is harder this time around. So why is it now all of a sudden that he needs to do better in harder competition?
The only thing I'd say that is Southgate wasn't the problem, but he was a problem because we've seen against
I'm not saying in totality, but I wanted him gone for time.
Okay, look. You know what? I can meet you guys halfway. Southgate did some stupid things. And his lack of experience of a prime manager letting down, especially maybe making key changes. But what I don't like this whole idea that, man, get Southgate, get a proper manager, and then we'll do better.
Yeah.
England's biggest problem is not the manager. The biggest problem is individuals stepping up in the biggest moments.
You know what it is. What you can blame Southgate for, right? It is, as a manager, you're supposed to impose your will on the team. Players running around doing what they want is bad management. I'm sorry. Kane running around doing what he wants is bad management. Bellingham being a 10 and being played 6-8, whatever it is bad management. I think managers have to put players into the system. What's best for the team, not brings the best out of the player. Works best for the team. That's the first thing. The second thing is, yes, you can argue that.
Okay, real quick. Because what's the mistake I think England are running into is the same mistake that Brazil are making. Okay. Because what Brazil and England are doing are like, we just need a winner as a manager. Yeah. And if he just gets a winner as a manager, they can help us win.
Yeah, that's fair.
Ancelotti does that in club football. Tuchel did that in club football. International football with a particular set of players is very different from having a Real Madrid or having that Chelsea team.
You know what it is? You know what it is? The reason why Ancelotti and Tuchel are attractive is because the way they play football is conducive with international football, in the sense that they are not philosophy merchants.
Yes,
they are managers who are tactically more superior rather than their ideology, right? Which is what you need in international football. You need someone who's not stubborn and someone who can switch it up when it's necessary. So that's why they make sense, right? It's not just from a perspective of winning; it's a perspective of the type of football they play. That's the first thing. The second thing is, in my opinion, right? I understand that Chronicle talk about the runs, which is fair. The runs were for Fugazi. The talent now, the opposition now is stronger. But I would also argue that England's talent level now is also stronger than under Southgate. Personally,
maybe
I think I do.
I don't know, man. I think
it's
in
debatable.
2020 and 2022 they were more talented. The team as a whole were more talented. 2020.
I think England's talent pool now, I'd say right now is more. But I'd say the fullbacks are better now than they were. I'd say the midfield talent.
No. England's talent pool is a lot deeper.
It's Cohen, for example.
Wait, I'm with you.
I think that's come on. I think the defense with the Gordon was.
No, I would say we're actually slightly stronger than.
Yeah, I'll say the talent pool.
The talent is better. Overall. Wait, hold on. And I'll come to you level afterwards. KJ.
My last point.
Last point, and then Labil.
They should rise up to the talent. Is the point I wanted to make with that statement, right? And the last thing about whether they win, like yeah, I think I'm done actually. Go ahead. What's the name?
Lebil, talk to me.
Yeah, so just quickly on the talent pool argument, I disagree. Like, just even though I don't rate Agent 47, compare Palmer, Saka, and Foden to what they were now to what they were 3 years ago. Like, he has less to choose from, especially like compared to the so these players were getting compared to the best in the Premier League, and they've all like, sort of fallen off a cliff in the last 3 years. Like Morgan Gibbs White, he's a decent player, but like he's literally just like Bellingham from Timu. Like he doesn't solve any of the passing.
Stop it! He's a better creative passer.
No, he isn't.
Yes, he is.
Wow,
He's literally,
wow.
he just runs around the pitch and he makes late runs into the box, bro. He doesn't put on a sixpence like Money Mace would say.
Well, KJ, he doesn't move the needle. Morgan Gibbs,
no,
he doesn't move the needle.
Doesn't.
No,
Come on.
I think he does. I think he does.
Gibbs, I used to puts Gibbs White into this team, and he's a game changer. Stop it.
Stop it. He is the closest thing they have to creativity. Is my take. He is.
If that's the case, then England are screwed.
Yeah, KJ, you gotta put the fries in the back of that point.
Yeah.
The problem is, guys, when you look at all of England's midfielders, they're all the freaking same. There's nothing there that's just different.
Yeah.
There's
It's
no
let me continue. Lebil.
Patience, let me speak after Lebil.
Adam Morton, where is he?
I
At home.
He got snubbed.
Number 10.
No, but he would be better in that midfield.
Wait, AK, what? Wait, is that like a
I
song?
thought Ake was a song.
I just said Adam Morton. Where is he at home?
No.
That's all I said.
Okay, it was like a little bar.
It was like a jingle.
England have a lot of good like central midfielders who can play in a double pivot, but they don't actually have any like great number 10s that can pass. Even like the number 10s that we do have, like Eze, Rodgers. Even if you want to say, I mean, I feel like Bellingham's misprofiled. I feel like he's a lot more of a number 8 than a number 10. But yeah, they're not really like amazing passes. They're more like goal scorers. It's their movement. Like just their range of passing isn't as good as the elite number 10s in the world. I mean, I did want to speak on Declan Rice as well.
Lebil, can I ask you a quick question before you speak on Rice? The point I was going to make that I completely forgot about. Do you think Elise is actually a very big mistake? Like, do you think never picking up? Because this is my thing, AJ. I understand he wasn't what he was now at Palace, but I'd argue he was basically what. Do you think never picking up Elise for the national team is actually a very big mistake from England? That's
you consider that's about Musiala. You consider about
I think that's his choice to play for France.
Yeah,
we got no.
Yeah, I think it was his choice from time as well.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, what's it called, KJ? When he's got Zidane and all these big French legends calling him, say, "I'll play for the French team," and then who have England got?
South.
They played on Thierry Henry as well.
Yeah, Gareth. Just play Labil.
Yeah. On Elise quickly. I mean, that's a separate conversation because he has an Algerian mum and Nigerian dad, born and raised in England, but he plays for France. So make that make sense.
He doesn't even know French, bro.
Yeah.
The logic don't make sense.
Them Nigerians be having kids with anybody, bro. On God.
Like, come on, man. Like, that guy's
I saw Nigerian play for Kyrgyzstan, man. I'm like, what are you doing here?
So again, how worried should England be? How worried should England be? Come to Betsy.
Yeah, I wanted to talk on just Rice in the midfield.
Yeah,
because I feel Rice is a very good player, but he's not really a 6. He's not really an 8. He needs someone to help him like build up play because he's a good defender, and he has good technical ability for number 6. But I don't think he's technically good enough to be like an elite world class number 8. Like even at Arsenal, he's had players like Lewis Skelly and Thomas Partey who could help him because he's not that press resistant. So, and the thing is, if we want to play Rice, then that means you have to play Anderson next to him. But then that forces Bellingham into the number 10 position. So I think in the long term, you really have to pick between Bellingham and Rice. Just play Bellingham as a number 8 and then play like a proper DM behind him, and then play a number 10 in front of him.
Okay, who's the 10? So let's say you put Bellingham as the 8. Who's the 10?
That's part of the problem with England. We don't have one. Like, it was meant to be Foden, but that guy just turns and shoots. Like, bro.
Guys, you know how crazy it's like. So yeah, you have a number 10. Yeah, we have this. So what is it like? What is his characteristics? He just turns and shoots.
HH, we said that on his pad there is no X or triangle. It's just square.
No, basically no. Like if you look at Foden's pad, he's taken a screwdriver and literally surgically removed the triangle button, the X button. The only thing there's a massive square button there. Just
Nabil, another problem with England, in my opinion, is Eze. Guys, I'm sorry. Eze should not be in this England squad. I'm sorry. I don't care if you'd had to sacrifice him for Gibbs White, for Palmer, whoever it is. Eze, the profile of Eze was not needed in this England squad. I'm sorry. That guy, HH, I don't see it with him. I didn't see it at Palace. I don't see it now. I don't see it at Arsenal. I'm sorry. I don't know what it is.
No. But here's the thing though. Like I think, you know what I think it is. This Tuchel team is not built to have a 10. I think this Tuchel team is like a more pragmatic. Here's the thing. This Tuchel,
you can't be pragmatic against Ghana though.
No, but again, you know what I think?
This is on you scoring.
Yeah, this Tuchel team wants the position to have the ball. This Tuchel team wants the counter. This Tuchel team is not built to break you down.
Remember, I told you that the club team that most identifies with this Tuchel team is Newcastle. What formation do Newcastle play? A 4-3-3, 3 box-to-box midfielders. Why are you fitting in a 10, man? Like, play a 4-3-3, 3-8. Well, play the English style of football, man.
Yeah, and also, you can't be pragmatic and give Ghana the ball, because then what England do?
Yeah.
Yes, Labil.
Yeah, that is one of the other things I wanted to address. I mean, yeah, fair play to Ghana, but this is, at the end of the day, an England failure. HH, do you want to know how many games Ghana won at AFCON this decade?
Oh God.
The answer is 0. They didn't actually qualify for AFCON. Sudan and Angola qualified above them for AFCON this year. These guys
did you see their form coming into the World Cup, bro?
You fucking having a laugh, mate.
Isn't it 5 losses in a row?
No, guys.
They signed Kirosh right before the World Cup.
Yeah, that's why. Shout out to what Kirosh has done. When you look at Ghana's form for the past few years, past few years, I was like, they could really finish bottom of this group. So I don't know what Kirosh has done. Kirosh has somehow gotten these guys looking like a team, which they did not look anything like a team.
I said that they finished second.
Listen,
shout out.
These guys, I really want to know what the sacrifice.
Wait, hold on, Labil.
They were losing to Comoros in countries with less than 1 million people in AFCON. Like, even look with Mohamed Kudus, they were still a crap team, and he's their only good player.
That's a big miss.
They have one good player, because even like zoom in on my AVI quickly.
Bro, Semenyo is not a footballer. Bro.
I'm talking about the player, not the man.
Semenyo is not a footballer.
Just a quick disclaimer. So even in his prime, when he was a very good footballer, he was trash for Ghana. He never performed. And he's not going to do it now in his old age. So they have one good player, and he's not healthy. So this is all completely on us.
Wait, did you see the thing where they do the whole anthem and they do the handshakes and stuff? Apparently, Jed Spence didn't.
Respect him, man. Respect him.
No. Did he do that, or was that more like Arsenal Tottenham thing?
No. Well, the crazy thing is, Jed Spence didn't shake his hand, and then later on, Declan Rice gave him like a big hug.
Yeah, makes sense.
Wait. Who Rice gave Jed Spence a big hug?
Oh no! Rice gave who a big hug.
Oh, he gave. Oh,
but they're former teammates.
I'm looking at him.
No. But Betsy, Jed Spence doesn't shake his hand, and then like a little further down, Declan Rice gives him a big hug. I'm like, what's going on?
Can I ask, Labil, are you from Ghana?
I'm not.
Oh, my fault.
For me,
Betsy.
For me, like that's a touchy subject because it's allegations, isn't it? So are people not meant to shake CR7's hand now because he had an allegation on him? Is he meant not to? Is he meant not to get into Canada now?
I wouldn't mind if anybody doesn't shake Hakimi's hand first.
The difference is, unfortunately, in CR7's case, the victim did sign something. In this case, the guy hasn't gone to trial yet. It
Yeah,
hasn't been
so we
settled.
can't actually
Yeah, it
try
was
Cristiano
settled.
because
Case was settled.
she settled and got payment. So and we all know there's stuff behind that was a little bit dodgy, but we'll move on.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, but anyway,
chill on my phone. Chill on.
Just remember what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, basically.
Okay, all right, thank you, Betsy.
Bro, England, like what everyone's saying, that like pretty much, Tuchel took like a lot of midfielders that are pretty much the same. They're pretty much, most of them are English breakfast type midfielders, aren't they? But that's what England produces nowadays. And the other day,
wait, Betsy, who's the beans?
Who's the
toast? I don't want to get into all that, bro.
Wait. Who's the mushy piece? No, come on, no, but here now. Who's the mushy piece? Who's the mushy piece?
Who's the jacket potatoes? Who's the jacket potatoes?
You guys are mocking it, bro.
Who's the blood sausage, man? Who's the blood sausage?
Guys, hold up. Wait. Guys, doing what people like Joseph Bessie. Do you know when you're walking down the streets and like you see one of those signs that says full English? I would say that. What's a half English breakfast? Because I've never seen a half English breakfast. I would say, no, full English. We offer full. Okay, I know you offer full English. What's a half English then? Is that like no big?
They just cut the plate in half. HH. That's what they do.
No, but bro, seriously, like full English breakfast. It looks like the kind of breakfast that is meant to sustain you for a hard day at the field. You know,
good man.
Yes, exactly.
I had the halal version of it. I had the halal version of it. I don't know if it's.
Wait, hold on.
Isn't that just scrambled egg?
No, guys, it depends. Beans on toast when you're hungry. It can be cooked. It can be.
No, but wait, HH, you just know they're gonna eat the beans out of the tin.
What is a jacket potato? Why did they call it a jacket potato?
No, because
bro.
You know that those potatoes were like it's got like tough skin, so the skin is like a jacket.
It's not a baked potato.
It's a dry jacket potato.
It's just jacket potato. Call it a baked potato.
Let's be honest. The people that colonized the whole world, the British have terrible cuisine.
Yeah, of course.
This is what I always say about England. England produced the best actors in the world. England produced some of the best writers in the world. They've produced some of the best musicians and bands come from England. England for food? No. England for food? No. For food. That's what England do. Basically, come to England to see Radha, to see the arts, the theatre, to see Harry Potter. Don't come in for the food. Everything else, don't come in for the food. No.
You know how bad it is when the national food is Indian,
bro. And the food here is not like
wait. Am I lying? The most popular meal in England is a curry.
Yeah,
that is the most popular meal in England.
Facts. Second behind is cheeky Chinese.
Wait, Jay, this was. I think that Caribbean is sneaking up on Cheeky Chinese, bro. like it was Cheeky Chinese for a long time, but I think Caribbean food is sneaking up on Cheeky Chinese.
Have you tried Pepe's before?
We can't find a name.
Have you tried Pepe's before?
No, I've not tried Pepe's. Not Pepe.
Oh, bro,
wait,
so good.
Wait, hold on.
Grilled chicken takeaway is so nice.
How long have you lived in the UK and you haven't had Pepe's?
Yeah, bro, you have to try Pepe's.
Oh yeah, Pepe's is nice.
Can't lie, you have to.
Why you never had Pepe's, man?
Wait, hold on.
Hey, KJ, you live in Boston, man. I don't want to eat it.
Whoa, it's peri chicken. It's not naan.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah. I think I must have ordered from me before. I've ordered here before.
AK, you think I eat American food?
Wait, where do you find British food in Boston?
No. There's Arabs around here, so I eat bare like Mediterranean and like Arab food. Come on. And
I get that, but where do you find like British food chain like places?
So British family scored 1-0 finally. So.
Okay, there are the only big British food chain I can think of.
Wait, hold on, Betsy, continue. Hold on, Betsy.
I don't think Greg's is international.
No, it isn't.
No, I've seen a couple in Spain apparently open up.
Yeah, Betsy.
As I was saying, like these types of midfielders, I think it's the result of something that I've been noticing more and more. So basically, I play football most Mondays, and many times I go to the park, And I used to go to the park and see a lot of these kids over there playing football, teenagers and so on. Nowadays, I only see like most of them are playing basketball, and that tells me that I think like these kids nowadays, younger and younger, they're starting to go to academies rather than be on the streets, learning how to take a touch, like learning the skills that you need, like to evade players in tight spaces and so on. Because I think that's very key in the education of a player, at least for the first few years, and then you move on to academies to learn the tactical stuff.
Oh, no, but no, you're so right, because basically this is what my older brother was even telling me, that like, and that's the issue by England, is that in almost every other country, whether that's like in Portugal, Spain, Netherlands, at a very young age, you're taught just to play football in a very technical way, just to enjoy the game, but first touch, first control, playing in tight spaces. And then once you now get in your teens or academy, now the tactical side. The issue is that from a very young age in England, you're taught how to win and taught how to be tactical at like 7, 8, 9, 10. No, you're 7, 8, 9, 10. Forget the freaking score. Just play football the right way.
You're not
So
even.
the issue you have here is, look at this England team. How good are these guys on the ball in tight spaces? Nobody. Like Rice and Anderson, compare them to Fabian Ruiz or Pedri, Vitinha, John Neves, De Paul, or McAllister.
They're not
like these guys are several levels below. Even Mama's boy Rabiot. Rabiot is far better than these guys.
There was a nasty sneak in there.
But they're not even taught how to win. They're just taught how to kick and run. Like, come on.
But I think the mentality is more about like trying to win the game, but they're not even told about the basics of like keep hold of the ball. But basically, the issue, what England have not had for ages is how to walk in tight spaces. They don't have that. And I didn't know what the issue is. And Betsy, like Jason's and Critical, you know this. Go to some of these cages. You will see some guys who are ballers. But these guys don't do 11 aside because it's just boring. Because basically, the talent in England, it exists. It's here. But the issue is that these actual talented guys who are really good on the ball, the coaches don't see it in them. And these guys don't want to do 11 aside because they just find it boring.
You know what shocks me is the fact that the Premier League majority of the teams play low block. Surely by now you would know hundreds of appearances as players. Like, surely you understand that imagination needs to occur. If your strategy is not working right, and Tuchel's not really adjusted very well, like, I'm gonna be so real. He wasn't proactive whatsoever. Like, for me, especially the Rashford sub, it frustrated me a lot because 81st minute to take that long to sub him on, crazy.
Wait, hold on, let me bring this to a Shas stops. Speaking on crosses, I'm convinced Maradona has a jinx on Messi. As soon as he died, Messi started winning.
That was the sacrifice, AJ.
All right, man.
I was gonna say this sacrifice is paying too much, bro. It's paying off too much.
I'll say no. Let's say no.
Bro, respectfully, but why didn't Eusebio have the same effect, bro? We need something as well, bro.
Can I shout out to Desitun? If you want to make England play a true Newcastle game, Tuchel needs to play Dan Burn at left back.
Oh, no. No, he's not wrong.
Bro, who's the equivalent to Joelinton in this midfield, bro?
Dan Burn at left back at the World Cup.
Ellie Anderson.
Sure.
Can you Newcastle your way to a World Cup? Is that possible?
No.
No, because you can.
Oh, no. Okay, you said you can or you can't.
You can't.
You need the Uber driver to do that.
No, all right. Like, okay. Newcastle don't have enough.
Okay, wait, hold on. So AK, speak on your goats. Okay, no. AK, first of all, no. AK, first of all, no. No, AK, take us through what you did in your workplace. Take us through the whole thing. So,
before the game today, bro, I told myself, today is not a day of hate. Today is a day of peace. Today is a day of love. Today is a day of admiration. And I told myself, I've seen Messi, Mbappe, Haaland, all these guys show up for their national teams. I want my GOAT Cristiano to show up. So what did I do? I told myself today, I am going to cheer for Cristiano Ronaldo. And I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure this guy has a great performance and scores his first World Cup goal at the age of 41. At the age of 41. Here's the thing, man. So today my boss wasn't around. So my boss he was at a commissioning site. He was at a commissioning visit at some
So now it makes sense. Now it makes sense.
And basically how it works in my office is the interns aren't allowed to go to these fields because of go to the field and check out all the equipment because it's like an insurance policy, stuff like that. And so it was just me and the rest of the interns that were at the office, and there was two other guys. So we all put up the game. I wore my Cristiano Ronaldo jersey. I have a Real Madrid Cristiano Ronaldo jersey. I wore that to the office. And
wait, you wore a football shirt to the office?
Yeah. To be fair, they don't
do that.
No, they don't really care, to be honest. I've seen
shout to Office, bro. Okay,
wow. I've seen other people who do it, so it's not like a big company, anyways. I've seen. I wore it, and when I saw Cristiano score that goal, bro, I just did the sweep, man. I just ran and did the sweep.
So what was the reaction of your coworkers when you ran and did this suit in a Real Madrid Cristiano?
They just looked at me like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Wait, HH, I thought there was a girl in the office.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Point in, man.
No, but look, like AK, the Walker
did it, man. He did
the Walker
it.
did it.
And I was very happy, man, because there's all this hate that, first of all, I just wanted to ask a simple question. What's the difference between that Cristiano performance against Congo and Kane's performance today? No, is there any difference?
No.
Even the witchcraft was the same.
There's witchcraft on this one.
Yeah, but in terms
there was, I assure you there was some in the Congo.
But we don't know for sure. We know for sure there was witchcraft.
Okay.
You need to give me confirmation that there was. So.
Do you know what? Do you know what was really interesting? It wasn't just the first goal; it was what he did for the Mendes free kick. I was confident.
That was the because I said in my video.
I've never seen Ronaldo be so
where
selfless,
I said, okay,
honestly,
he's changed. He's changed.
No,
because let's be real. Did a single soul on this planet
no one saw it coming.
even believe that Cristiano Ronaldo was going to take that free kick?
I was ready to celebrate a goal, not a free kick. But
no, because let me real for you. I actually thought he was actually going to score.
Yeah,
I thought, you know what, the way this World Cup is going, I bet this guy's actually going to score that free kick.
No, but AJ, remember?
Wait, hold on.
We told each other before the World Cup, if Portugal want to go far in this World Cup, Cristiano Ronaldo has to understand that he is part of the team. He is not bigger than the team. He has to act like he's a 41-year-old, and he has to play what he can do. He has to do. We saw it today. Cristiano Ronaldo, he didn't do much. He stood in the penalty box. He made the right runs, and he got his 2 goals, man. At the end of the day, bro, this guy is 41 years old, and you have to make sure he does not do too much. Now, yes. Portugal as a team, bro, even though they scored 5, bro, that midfield was open, bro. That didn't convince me.
And also remember, it's Uzbekistan. Let's see what they do against Colombia. No. Okay, bro. Okay, here's the guys. Let's be civil here. What is your view on Cristiano saying I'm back after?
Wait,
AK, don't. Let's not phone. I'm asking serious questions.
Here's the thing. You know what? I told today is a day of peace, of love.
And love,
yes. I was happy. HH. Because at the end of the day, this is a World Cup, and I want to see the superstars show up in the World Cup. And it feels bad when Cristiano doesn't show up, man. Like, and let him say he's back, man. If he's self-confident, like, bro, out of anybody in the sport, he has earned the right to be self-confident. Like, I don't think there's anybody else in the sport apart from Lionel Messi who has earned the right to be self-confident the way he has. So let him say it, man. Like, it's his last tournament. He's 41.
Whoa.
Sure about that.
Did he just say last tournament?
Brother,
you never know, AK.
Shows
You
up
never
in
know.
2030.
Wait.
I saw a social media post that said 2030. What's up?
He can't show up in 2030.
Well, no, AK. Do you not hear what Martinez said? He says, "I expect him to be in the squad in 2030."
Oh, dear.
And Portugal's hosting that World Cup.
And so ultimately, bro, like I gotta respect him, man. I gotta respect it. As much as I've said this before. I think Messi is a better player, but that doesn't mean I don't think Cristiano Ronaldo. I think Cristiano Ronaldo is amongst the greatest we've ever seen in this sport.
Where does he rank? Where do you rank him, AK?
At the very least top 5. Like, at the very least top 5. Ever. Top 5.
Wait.
Well,
top 5 and World Cup knockout goal.
But his club career is too good for me to say he's not.
Well, can I talk on the?
Okay, so sorry, Vigo. I have to bring you on. So Ricardo, space because Vigo, you were here for the early hangout. So
can I speak on this?
So ultimately, like let me just finish. So ultimately, I'm happy for him. I mean, like, my office, I don't think people will care because, like, well, people in my supervisor watches the World Cup while he's working, so I don't think he'll care. It's just shout out, man. Shout out to him.
Can I go after Ricardo?
Yeah. So, okay, so let me go to J2S Chronicle 87 Ricardo.
First of all, Puma and the Portugal, it doesn't look right to me. Like,
I think it doesn't hit. Right.
I agree. I agree.
It doesn't hit the same. It's got to be the Nike or nothing.
Yeah.
And I've also clocked. I've realized who the deep is. If Homelander is Ronaldo, Piers Morgan is the deep. I've just clocked it. HH, the amount of glazing and dick sucking I'm seeing online is crazy.
It's crazy.
He's doing tricks on it.
HH, I don't hate Ronaldo the player. It's his fans.
J2S, some news. Apparently, Declan Rice walked through the mix zone with left calf strapped and noticeable limp after England's 0-0 draw versus Ghana.
He tore his left pussy.
Yeah, there was a tackle. There was a tackle. He started limping.
Yeah, there was a
after
tackle
that.
at the end where he was limping.
No, but I think he was already carrying something even before the game already.
Yeah,
so
it's a back injury. Back injury.
Wait, hold on. So Jesus, continue. Ronaldo.
Yeah, I don't hate Ronaldo. I hate the fan base. Like, Ronaldo was one of my favorite players when I was growing up as a kid. Like, HH, that United into the early Madrid years. Some of the best football I've seen.
Yes,
where it was actually a debate of Messi and him. Where obviously in the latter years, it's obviously turned into something else, and it's just gone too far. Like, HH, I was seeing all sorts online the other week where they were like slandering his teammates. They don't do this. HH, they're giving death threats to Bruno because he doesn't pass to him. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Okay, do you know why it's like this is almost the best or worst that could happen to Portugal? Because don't take the wrong thing from this, because people are like, oh, you see when he now passed to Cristiano, he now scores. Yes, against Becky. Colombia aren't Becky.
Yeah, because HH, I'm seeing the same thing I saw against Congo. They're putting on loads of crosses in. They're doing the same thing, but we see the defense between Congo and Uzbekistan, there's different levels.
It's like massive level, bro.
Like, HH, we were seeing the Uzbeki goalkeeper. He was trying to give another own goal up. Like, he was trying to do it.
No, he wasn't.
Like,
he was on a payroll. Yes.
Like, the amount of times this guy got pressed when he's got the ball in his feet, like, I don't know what he's doing.
You know they subbed out their starting keeper from the last game, which is so confusing. Why would you stop off your keeper?
Maybe there's certain underpayments have to go through, like rounds ago. It's 2 piece here and there, but it is what it is. But yeah, like, this is like it's Uzbekistan at the end of the day. Like, it is what it is. Like, HH, we saw 2010 North Korea. Like, this is more the same caliber of team. Like, it is what it is. Like, HH, apart from Kusanov, can you name me any of the Uzbekistani players? Like, HH, on this team, the most famous person is Cannavaro, the manager. Like, that doesn't make any sense.
Oh, to be fair,
I'm sorry.
I think they have a striker called like Bobby Schmud or something.
They have a striker, and who does he play for again? I think he's in the Turkish league or something. Like, I don't know where
he outscored Osimhen. He outscored Osimhen this season.
Hey, relax.
Okay.
Well, yeah, but AK,
All
what does
due
that really
disrespect,
mean?
this guy,
What does that really
the
mean?
Uzbekistan are not doing. They're what? So what's it called? We've got Curacao, got Haiti, got Uzbekistan, we've got Tunisia. These are all the same teams in the same bracket.
No, but Tunisia have been the worst so far. They've been the worst.
Yeah, I know. I know they've been the worst, but HS, what's the difference between Cunha's 2-piece against Haiti, against Cristiano's against Uzbekistan?
No, because
it's the
okay,
same.
look, Jesuits. Let's just take what we have. We will take whatever they give us. All I'm saying, we can celebrate Cristiano finally getting 2 goals and put it back to the net. Why I say people that don't? Because you know what I saw on the stream and online. He's back, baby. All right, Cristiano, up and running. Let's go. I'm like,
yeah, it's just like people have to calm down. Like, this is a group stage game. We'll take it game by game basis. But HS, they're always saying he's back. That he's gonna have a quality World Cup. I'm like, dude, it's Uzbekistan. Like, let's see what he does against Colombia. Then we can start talking.
that's it. See, if he performs and scores against Colombia, now we're talking. Because
HS, I don't want to see next week when they play and then we see another like 5.9 rating. Like,
okay, you know what? Or shout to your boy Ifman, clean it up. Cristiano is the first player to score in 6 World Cups and hit 10 World Cup goals, surpassing Eusebio as Portugal's World Cup scorer. Cristiano scored 1 goal as a penalty in 06 and 22. After this game at World Cup, he already outdid his World Cup 22 performance.
Yeah, AJ, do you know what's the funniest thing?
Congrats, man. Shout out.
AJ, do you know
Congrats, yeah.
AJ, do you know what's the funniest thing about all this and how Betsy talks about Eusebio? AJ, Eusebio took Portugal to 3rd at a World Cup.
Yeah, 66, yeah.
Yeah, and KJ, let's look at that World Cup as well. It was 1966, and were they going to let England out and Jamie get to the final? Like, it's a bit suspicious.
No, World War tax, man. And shout to Ifman.
To be honest, okay.
Wait, Messi, Mbappe, Haaland are elite. Other star players like Vini, Kane, and even Cristiano showed up and scored. Sadly, Neymar is washed and won't play. The only available star left to show up is Lulu Lukaku, aka Tim.
Don't worry. Scotland's
Wait, hold up. He's already scored. What are you talking about? He already scored. That goal counts. That goal counts. He scored.
Wasn't that no
that
goal?
Goal counts.
I think it's
Yes. No, it's kind of he scored. That goal counts. So we're waiting for Nene.
AJ, is there something wrong with your glasses? Are you sure you saw that when
he scored? Neymar scored. I don't want to talk. Neymar scored. Chronicles also be, and then it's 87, and then Ricardo.
Yeah. So I was on here praising Messi, so I feel like it was only fair to show up when Ronaldo scored. You know, of course, my friends were DMing me again. You know, saying talk now. So
bro, come on, man.
You gotta, I mean,
wait, hold on. So this friend said nothing when Messi scored, but now they're blowing up your phone after you done scored.
Yeah, no, they're shameless. They've reached peak shamelessness. So, look, man. To be fair, I'm not angry when he scores now because I've found peace after 2022. Like, no matter how many goals this guy scores, you ain't topping Messi, bro. Sorry. So I can still praise him for the fact that 41 years old, you still got the determination to still like show up for your country and like you know, just to not retire. I mean, that in itself, have we ever seen a guy scored this many goals for this long amount of period? Like Messi in terms of his ratio is better, but he still hasn't. Let's see what Messi's goals look like when he's the same age as Ronaldo. But for me, I was being fair to Ronaldo in the first game because I said that he literally was not getting any service. Like for me, Bruno was just really poor, and the difference of performance he had today was way better. Like the fact that because Ronaldo didn't really miss any big chances in the first game, he just wasn't there. Like he was invisible, but it doesn't mean that he was just kept missing chances that they were given to him. Now he actually had the opportunity to have a lot more strikes and goal. And for once, he was actually selfless in giving that free kick to Nuno Mendes. Shocked at literally everyone in the world. I don't think anyone was expecting Ronaldo, out of all people, to do that. So,
Chronicle. I'm sorry, we are claiming that as an assist. I don't care.
To be fair, like credit to him there. Honestly, like if Thiago Almada's assist.
What the fuck you talking about?
Hey, yo, HH, bro.
Yo. No. People were saying Thiago Almada got that assist for Messi against, was it Austria? So I don't know. You can give credit for it. It's not an official assist, but he's there. Look, just shout out to Ronaldo, man. I low-key hope we get Portugal in the knockouts. Though I think that would be a really good game. So
Hey, yo, we're gonna kick you
yeah,
out,
no,
guys.
shout out.
I've just realized one thing. Uzbekistan are actually shit because they let Liao score. I'm like, oh, that's...
Hey, relax. Wait, 87. What was it? 87.
Yeah, Ronaldo, man. It's great to see him score in an international tournament. It's been a long. I think it's been a while since he scored an international game. Like I think the last one.
Okay, 87. This is a session of.
Yeah.
We're here for peace and love and everything. So 87. Don't give us a start of the last time he scored.
Bro, you have to learn how to glaze, bro. Come on, this is not it.
87. This is a glaze session, so we are positive.
We've got to be consistent at some point. We can't be shamelessly downplaying. Like, you know.
Go.
Yeah,
start again.
Yeah, Ronaldo. This is probably his. I would probably say his second best World Cup game I can remember.
You knew what you were doing. You knew what you were doing.
I cannot. No, I cannot accept this one, bro. Come on, man.
Wow.
This one ain't funny, bro. Come on, man.
Okay, well,
that's
the best performance, bro. This guy was balling in 06, bro.
Nah, come on, man.
You know 06 when D-Wade was winning the NBA with Miami? That's when also...
87 from the top. 87. Starts again. 87. Let's just try it.
Come on, bro.
I mean, positive.
Yeah, come correct, bro.
Again. From the top. Again, from the top. Go for it.
So yeah, Ronaldo scored a brace on the day. And it was a massive victory for Portugal.
Massive.
It's better. Look, it's better. Keep going. Okay, massive victory. Keep going. No, but like the significance of this scoring in 6 World Cups. Come on, to score in 6 World Cups. Talk to me.
Okay, so I mean, so for Ronaldo, like the thing is like, I want to know. The thing is like this is a start. I'm trying to think how I could phrase this, but Ronaldo.
No. Be serious, bro. Be serious.
Okay.
Lock in, bro. Lock in.
87. Say it from the heart.
You gotta be objective.
Okay.
Bro, 87 is only here so he doesn't get fined.
Okay.
Oh. You know what? 87. Just do you? Just keep going. We'll work with whatever you can do. Just keep going, but.
So how many goals do you guys think Ronaldo will score in this World Cup?
He's on 2.
4.
7.
I'll be real with you.
Scores 2 more.
Does this score against Colombia?
5.
Okay, I think 5.
Wait. Do they beat Colombia?
Draw.
Yeah, Colombia's gonna play later today.
Draw. See, for me, that feels like 2-2.
Who do they face in round of 32 then? Is it England that they come second?
I think so.
No, they're gonna talk.
We ain't coming second, guys.
Well, Colombia's playing tonight against you. Yeah.
Colombia plays tonight against DR Congo, which is going to be key.
Who do they play then? Portugal if they come second? Because I know if they're first, they get the easier side. So it's like, I can't remember who it is. Yeah, but I know in the round of 16, if they come second, they play Spain.
Yeah, Portugal have to hope that Colombia don't win tonight, because if so, then Portugal have to beat Colombia on the final match day.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because then Colombia will only need a draw to top the group.
Yeah, and I think if Portugal comes second, they have to play the Group L runner-up, which will probably be Croatia, or it could be Ghana as well. So that could be tough. And we could get a quarterfinal matchup if Portugal top the group, Portugal Argentina.
No, but it is. But again, come on. 6 World Cups. How much of a milestone do you think this is for Christian to score in 6 World Cups? Yeah. And the only guy ever to do it in 6 World Cups.
Yeah, it's really impressive. And the thing is, like, which player? Messi's the only other player scored in 5 World Cups, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I think so.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna do a 6.
No way. No, it's impossible.
No one's gonna have the longevity, bro.
No, it's impossible. It's impossible.
Well, we don't know how football's going, so.
Dang, bro, that's crazy. So he scored when I was a toddler.
No, I'm just saying. What if we in the future? No, what if we in the future finally get the Wenger thing where the World Cup's every 2 years? Then
It doesn't count. Doesn't count.
Doesn't count.
No, because the reason why this is special is because this is the 4-year cycle. So not just calling it 6 World Cups, it's a 6 World Cups in a 4-year cycle. So if that thing happens of 2 years, no, it's not the same because that's a lot easier to do.
That would ruin the World Cup.
Then also the World Cup,
unless someone does it in 12.
Well, then what if the World Cup goes to 128 teams, as they're probably predicting?
Yeah.
Bro, you gotta do it in 12 World Cups, and it has to be double the goal.
Hold on, 87.
Yeah, the longevity Ronaldo has is incredible. At 41 years old to do this is insane. Most players, I don't think, will be able to do this, to be honest, at 41. And so...
But chances you think that he can lead them to a World Cup, but you think, nah, can't happen.
The problem is that I think the Portugal squad is good. It's just that they have a terrible manager, Roberto Martinez.
Yes.
That's the problem. And I just feel like Roberto Martinez can only take them so far. I feel like... because if you couldn't win with Belgium, then I don't think he could do it with Portugal.
Yeah, no.
So, I think for Portugal, I just think that, for me, what would you say is the minimum expectation? For me, they have to at least reach the quarters.
Quarters. You got to go down. I mean, okay, so if they top the group, quarters. If they don't top the group, it depends who they get to the round of 16.
I guarantee you we're not getting that Argentina-Portugal quarterfinal.
Yeah.
No.
It's too good to be true.
So we only get that if they finish top.
Yeah, both.
Well, Argentina have already finished. Argentina have already finished top. It's
top already.
Portugal do it.
So Portugal.
And obviously they have to win the round of 32, round of 16 games. So
which Argentina will buck?
I'm pretty sure Portugal to face, if they come top in the round of 16, they'd face Canada in Canada. If it went to that.
Is CR7 allowed in there?
I think in my bracket I had them playing Switzerland in the round of 16.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's just it depends on Canada and Switzerland.
Because I think I had Switzerland top in the group, so Canada might top.
So basically, the way things are looking is that basically quarterfinals is where things really, really kick off.
Switzerland could be a bad matchup for them, HH.
I mean,
but HH, if they finish second, Portugal, they'll face Spain in the round of 16.
So
Iberian Derby.
What's the?
Wait, hold on. 87.
Yeah, I just think for Portugal, man. I just think that they can go. I just think Roberto Martinez is just not it. I just don't trust him. I just do not trust him.
No.
Portugal have to top this group. They have to top the group. So that game against Colombia will really be a really big decider because Colombia's a very physical team. They're very they can play they can play well, they can play great football and be physical as well. Which Portugal don't have a good record against South American teams, I think, if I remember correctly.
Oh, that part. But let me know. Shout out to your boy Gatlock. Why do crap teams try passing out from the back like Iraq yesterday? Burnley and Co. You're trash. Don't these people have any self-awareness? Yeah, no. It's like there's nothing worse than guys trying to do pep when you don't have the pep players. If you know you're not that team, why are you passing out from the back?
The thing is, what's the alternative though? Because if you do hoof long ball, the chances are their defenders are probably going to win the ball and it's going to be a turnover. Like that's how it works.
There's a hat man up front.
No. KJ, hoof the ball.
KJ. There's times where you can do it, but continuously doing it. Like, I'm sorry, that second Mbappe goal.
Yeah, it's the dumb gimmick.
I know Mbappe got 2 goals yesterday, but there's an asterisk on that second one.
That second one is you're passing out from the back against France. And you're Iraq. Stop it, man. Stop it. Shout out to Gatlock. Iraq, we're passing from the back to just lose at the halfway line. So what's the point? Cementia was playing against Ghana today. Shout out to CR7. Cementia, Jesus.
Unlike what Lisa is, repping the
Cementia is not.
Shout out to Joe Miracle. England win the World Cup. Paid £250 billion in reparations for Dresden and Königsberg, World War II merchants, Lamine Yamal guides Spain and declared the 18th Caliph of Al-Andalus.
Shut up, man.
What?
Is this Kelvin Tahiro?
Can you move on? Just move.
I'm confused. I mean, that's also a lot of reparations. Just move. I'm confused. Shout to that. And also, England are not winning the World Cup, right? It ain't happening. With that team, Nah, they're not
No.
winning the World Cup. No way. Action Discovery. This World Cup head-to-head is a bad format. Bring back goal difference. Nope, I like head-to-head.
No, head-to-head is better.
I love head-to-head.
Because
us against you, what would we do?
Head-to-head's better.
Head-to-head, yes. I like head-to-head in football, yes.
Mind the game.
All right, gosh, grow up. UCL formats for World Cup would give us insane games. What about US? Wait, what do you mean by US? Wait, home and away?
We're having a whole, he's saying have a league table of all the countries.
No, get that shit out of here.
Move on, man.
Get that shit out of here.
What the fuck you talking about?
Bullshit.
How long that would
What
take?
did I say about this guy?
Ricardo, the mic.
Oh, my turn. Look. First,
Ricardo, be respectful, bro.
Well.
It's my turn.
Yes. We are Goat Talks territory. HH, can you please do your due diligence and bring up my AV just to start off my little my little soliloquy?
Promise you wouldn't change it so anything to do with either Israel or anything.
No, on my father's grave. On my father's grave. We just gotta soak in this image for a little bit. So yeah, you see that's a man that destiny that awaits him in
wait, Ricardo, are you really doing a reverse jinx?
No, I believe
Ricardo, this is genuinely sad.
When I say I believe, I mean I believe all women. Believe all women. Hashtag believe all women.
Bro, this guy.
Ricardo.
What?
This is a PG show, Ricardo.
Well, it's rated R now that I'm here.
Allegation.
No, Ricardo, it's still a PG show.
Man, when I'm around, rated R. Right? Look, I don't want to be that person to be like, look, it was Uzbekistan. Like,
don't. If you don't want to be that person, don't be that person. What about you? I don't want to be that person. You don't, Ricardo, you don't have to be that person.
We're here to spread peace and love.
I love
peace.
Yes. That's what gay people say. No, but look, Uzbekistan.
Nah, Ricardo, how much have you had to drink, bro?
Man. Look. I knew today.
I mean, it is June to be fair. It's that time of month.
Oh my God. Yeah, it's only. I mean, to be fair, that is true. It is June.
Well, hey, Jay, is this your favorite month?
So well.
Ricardo.
Thank God the month's ending though. Look, I knew he was gonna score today. I thought I thought 1 or 2 goals. And to be fair, that first goal, great finish. I'll give him that great finish near post. The ball wasn't exactly perfectly on the play for him. The movement was great. Great finish. I'll never take away that from Goat Naldo. He's got that finish into there. Look.
The assist for the second.
Yeah, the assist for the second. Good ball by Bruno, bro. That whoever that was, Becky.
No, Ricardo. No. Assist for the free kick.
Oh well, hold on. Okay, we're going in sequence. All right, look, y'all are okay. Look, credit to Ronaldo. We're really giving him credit for having a little bit of self-awareness. That's what you guys are doing.
Bro, the way I was screaming at my TV for him to let Bruno take that free kick, bro.
Bro, this is okay. Look.
This is this is what
we're having Go Talks, and we're making out this guy to be a Make-A-Wish. Like, you know the thing is,
you're doing that.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not though. Because we're in Goat Talk conversation. We're talking about the best of the best, right? We're not giving sympathy points. Look, when I saw Nuno Mendes score, I go in the timeline. I'm like, that's a great goal. Good Portugal are turning up. All I see, oh my God, Ronaldo, he let us take it.
No. Ricardo, we gotta give him his props. Yesterday, I didn't see Messi giving the pen to Lautaro or something, bro. So we take everything that we can get.
That's shameless.
I'll just be toxic for no reason, bro. I'm just
talk your talk, Messi. Talk your talk.
I don't rep CR7 like that, bro. Come on.
Messi, takes the penalties. Messi,
defend your country, man. Come on.
No, but come on, man. I'll joke around that.
Look, at the end of the day, look, I don't know why they wasted that free kick routine in a group stage game. Should have saved that one for the latter stages when the going gets tough. But hopefully, another team doesn't get bamboozled. But with 140 teams in this World Cup, somebody's bound to get bamboozled by this routine again. Look, the third goal, great ball by Bruno, and I just wanted to say this before I was interrupted. Whoever that Uzbeki defender is who got outpaced by a 41. Somebody needs to grab. Somebody needs to grab.
That's not Kusanov. We're just being showy.
Somebody needs to grab a double barrel shotgun and blast that guy's knees off because.
No, Ricardo, you always take it too far, bro.
Way too far.
Wait, that's pretty fucking ironic coming from you, Betsy.
Hey, yo. I was hoping no one noticed. I was hoping no one noticed.
Actually, because I'm going to say Betsy is sexual, but then he then did the whole thing about the mass shooter, so that's crazy. So
wait, what? Look, no.
So why have to remind
you don't want to know. You don't want to know. You don't want to know.
Look,
Ricardo.
Genuinely, Portugal, like this is a 5-star performance from Portugal because look, the pressure was on them. Like the World Cup was like people were putting their foots on their throat. They're like, nah, you guys got to bench Ronaldo. Y'all got to do this. Y'all got to do that. And then like these guys are frauds, but they responded well. Now, granted, I hate to say it, Uzbekistan.
Oh no!
You can only play who's in front of you, and that's
in front of you. No, but basically,
yeah, bro.
Okay, now, be kind.
Yeah,
Ricardo, be kind. Remember, this is peace and love. What's your view of what Christian said? That I'm back.
Look,
after the game.
Look, this is what Ronaldo's been doing his whole career. If Ronaldo goes into the game against Colombia and he scores a goal and they win, because you can't score a goal and lose and then be like, oh yeah, I did my part. But if he goes in there, they score, they win. Whether he scores a 1-piece or a 2-piece, who knows? Maybe a cheeky little hat trick, and he backs himself. It is what it is. Like, he's always gonna do this. But now, this is the part I don't want to get into. I've seen this pattern way too many times. There was a stat that said in the last 10 international games, this guy shot blanks, right? And then he finally got a goal, and he's like, I'm back. And then you see the fans are like, oh, this is why you never bet against Ronaldo. I mean, bro, it was 10. It took him 10 games. So what are we going to do now? If he shoots a blank against Colombia, and then, he fucks up in the next round, maybe he doesn't score, and then he scores in the next one, are you gonna be like, man, you never doubt Ronaldo? It's like the guy is always getting, like, I get it. It's in the moment. He finally showed up. After all the stars have been showing up. Everybody but Neymar. But
he needs to get on the pitch first. Let him get on the pitch.
Let him walk without getting injured, man. Like,
no, he's getting on the pitch by any means, bro. Yeah, after all this, he's getting on the pitch.
And then he's gonna injure his
team. He did his part. I found it kind of dumb why they didn't take this guy off. This game was already
won. Yeah.
Well, which is so stupid. He wanted his hat trick, but it's like, bro, you have a must-winning game against Colombia to top the group.
He had a couple chances, he had like 2 chances, and both chances came when the goalie just didn't know how to distribute a ball. Unlucky,
bro. That free kick routine, bro. If that went in,
So can I ask before that? Chances of Portugal-Argentina quarterfinal, or I think too much, like the world can handle it.
Well, I think it's likely.
It's on Portugal, really, because they
need to top the group. Yeah.
Well, okay. First of all, we need to find out if Colombia are going to win today. That's the first thing.
Come on, Congo.
So basically, if Colombia beats DR Congo, then it's Colombia, Portugal for who tops the group.
I do think leading up to the quarter game,
I think they face Canada in the 16. I think Portugal.
And look, a lot of the predictions we made with the groups have obviously gone to shit
completely.
So I actually don't even know at this point who's going to be facing who. So we'll see when we get there. But look, I just feel like everybody wants it so bad that it's just not going to happen.
Yes, that's all like that. Yeah.
I think Colombia is going to win today. They'll probably just edge out like a 2-1 or something, and then against Colombia, they'll probably tie.
2-2. I feel like a 2-2. Yeah.
Yeah,
I see that.
Yeah, but then again, like Colombia, like I'm not gonna lie, like against the Uzbekistan. There was some moments where Uzbekistan, could have done some damage.
It wasn't plain sailing against it. So, and also, I just don't know how Colombia will match up against Portugal.
Yeah, I mean, it's about matchups because, like, I thought Uzbekistan were a very respectable side versus Colombia, and then today they just decided to
destroy. And also, Congo are a very defensive side.
Very defensive side, and
Colombia are not that defensive. So against Colombia, maybe Portugal can actually open up a lot more. So it could go a lot differently.
But the thing is, too, is like, okay, if Colombia decides to, I mean, the one weakness about Portugal is that they're not very good against low blocks. That's like the one thing about them. They're pretty poor against that. If Colombia decides to sit back and hit him on a counter, they're more than capable, especially when you have someone like Luis Diaz who's really good in transition.
Yeah.
He's going to provide a threat there for João Cancelo, who's been playing well. So I don't think they're going to. How much is he going to push up? Not sure. Look, and I also think that midfield of Jean Neves, Vitinha, and Bruno. Look, I know they went with a lot of hype about this being the best midfield in the tournament on paper. I don't think it's the best, if I'm being honest.
It's too lightweight.
Yeah, it's a good midfield. Like it's definitely top 3. I think in and around there. Maybe worst top 5, but I think it looks better on paper than it does on the field. I think Jean Neves is their best midfielder. But look, I think there's teams that can definitely overrun this midfield. It's very techy, but on a physical level, they can just be PMP'd out the park. But look, we'll see what we'll see what it is, a respectable performance.
Shout out to Botox 7 fans treat him like an emperor from Warhammer because he's their hero. Because not call him Botox 7 because you don't know whether he has Botox.
That's why he looks so weird when he cries.
Okay, please tell me, was Speed actually crying? Or was that just like fake tears, or was he actually crying?
Well, it was. He does that thing where it's real tears, but it's because he's like proper forcing it. So
yeah, that's performative, isn't it? Let him get his money, man.
It's because I'll see you for Brazil, Scotland tomorrow. Neymar, you better play, bro.
One love.